Nothing but the fading light.
Good afternoon, guys. Hope you guys are having a great day today. And I'm going to say one thing in particular, okay? So there has been an ad going around that's not in English, or going around for everyone. So I've been having that as well. Been having some random Korean ad come on. And I was wondering, because this is actually quite funny, because I didn't realize it was a Korean ad because someone actually explicitly pointed it out to me. But I actually thought it was a Japanese ad, because the first time I got it was when I was watching, okay, obviously promotion here as well. I was watching Kripparrian play Shin Megami Tensei 5, okay, or Vengeance, for those people who don't know. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's just, you know, part of that stream that, you know, it's Japanese ads and whatnot and stuff like that. And then someone told me it was Korean, and I'm just like, oh, so it's not a part of his sponsored stream kind of thing, because, you know, like, sometimes sponsored stream has specific ads, like if you guys don't know, for obviously ESA and ESL, they have specific ads with Intel and stuff like that, not being, you know, burned in, but playing during it. So I was like sitting there going like, oh, okay, it's probably that as well. And yeah, that's how that occurred. But anyways, we've got a game of CS today, or CS2, and we've got the 2 teams here as well. Let's just make sure we get these teams right, because last time I had a Tyloo logo in here. But it's good to see that we don't have a Tyloo here, okay? So we have DXA taking on Deadweight. So DXA coming up from the upper bracket. DXA is still technically the lowest seed, as DXA picked the first map. So first of all, for DXA, we have got Ruffleco, Motion, Keo, Lucas, and Rocky coming down to the consolidation final after losing to KCG, agonizingly close on Vertigo, losing 13-11 with KCG with a last gasp comeback to take the bickies and get promoted to ECL. But on the other side, you got Deadweight, and Deadweight, they had an enthralling matchup against Blitz and managed to just scrape by Blitz, taking them out 2-1, I believe, in the end. But then again, nothing compared to their first match against, nothing compared to, it actually was 2-0, sorry, my bad. So I was looking at the KCG Blitz matchup. That was actually a baller of a matchup, funnily enough. I read a lot about that, actually, but I have to cut back because that matchup was everything and everything all put together. Just, I gotta say that Blitz just didn't have the oomph to carry themselves over, as they lost in overtime, 19-17 on Dust 2. And then, I gotta say, Deadweight just absolutely blasted them on Nuke. I mean, 90 side rounds. Yeah, that's not, you're not gonna recover from that, okay? Like, I've never seen a team recover from that in general, to be honest. And Deadweight won 2-0, and they get to face DXA. Now, DXA have played Deadweight before, okay? So they played with Cray against Deadweight, and they won 13-9, 13-11. I'm gonna say, like, that 13-11 could have easily gone to a third map. I think on the CT side, it was on the CT side. Deadweight were up 11-7. And then Ruffleco just went absolutely berserk. Like, Ruffleco found so many entries, like so many opening picks. He got like constant 2 to 3Ks on entering towards B, and just Deadweight couldn't really counter it. Like, it was really, they just couldn't do anything. Like, basically, just Ruffleco was just finding entries everywhere. And, yeah, I think Ruffleco ended up with 26 kills on Nuke and 50 across the entire series, and it was just basically season-defining and series-defining by Ruffleco, especially on Dust 2 as well. I think Deadweight will be better adjusted, given the fact that if you guys looked at later on in the DXA Deadweight T side in particular, or not Deadweight T side, but DXA T side, is that no, it was DXA's CT side. Sorry, that basically DXA's CT side of aggression of going through tunnels. I'll actually show you guys what DXA did a lot of on the map. No one's in server yet, so you might as well show you guys overall. So basically on DXA CT side, their opening pistols, they rushed lowers and took care of uppers. They got a quick 2k to uppers as well. And then they rushed short and got a 2k as well in another gun round. And in another gun round, Ruffleco pushed long and got a 3k, okay? And then basically this happened, and DXA were like 7-1 up at this point. And the only round that Deadweight got was literally from a half buy that was really, really lucky basically to get into the B side. But then later in the half, basically, Deadweight were just waiting for DXA to push. And also, not to mention as well, they're covering all these corners and chopping off all these corners and checking all these corners to make sure that no one was pushing. In fact, at one point, they had Riley holding Ruffleco on the flank, waiting for Ruffleco to push long, and actually ended up executing long instead. And a lot of those rounds got Deadweight back up to 3 rounds. But then, I gotta say, just the same as Nuke, they just got entries onto the site, and in particular it was the B site. Do you remember that infamous Tech 9 round, basically, where they just rushed Tech 9s into B, and Script has his gun peeking out here, So they know where both players are. They take care of the card player. They take care of Script. Script thinks he's hidden. And they just took the B side. And pretty much just started Deadweight's downfall, put 10 rounds on the board, then it was an anti-eco, and then DXA once again got into the B side again and made it 12, and it was just like, yeah, that's, not going to happen. But those are things from last time on. Makes mistakes, but it happens. But I think overall, Deadweight will probably adjust and have a much better T side, given the fact they know DXA are all aggression in your face on CT side in general. Okay, they're always aggressive and always in your face. And I think that what they'll do in the end is that they'll wait for the lowest push, they'll wait for the short push, they'll wait for the long push, they'll keep their, their stick in the fire, and then chomp on it and execute through there as well. So yeah, that's my personal opinion on that one. We'll get this lovely bot that's trying to keylog people out. There we go. But that's what I see overall. That's what I see overall in this match for Dust 2 between DXA and Deadweight, is I think Deadweight will be more adjusted, and DXA will be probably have to adjust their CT side slightly as well to not be over aggressive and to have a slow and lockout Deadweight pace basically as well, because I don't think that the aggressive sort of style is going to work here, because Deadweight's going to be well and truly ready for it. At the moment, we only have Winnie in the server. I'm not sure if we've got any changes or anything like that, given that, well, it's 3 minutes till start time and nobody's in the server yet, which is a bit concerning. But then again, it's a 4-minute delay, so yeah. So it's just like, we'll just wait. But what are your guys' thoughts on these matches so far? Do you think DXA is going to win? Do you think Deadweight's going to win it? What do you guys think about map number 1? Do you guys want to know about what map number 1's going to bring? Put your prediction and gamble channel points on it. Okay? So you can put here DXA v Deadweight map 1. You can gamble your channel points here of easy for Ruffleco, or easy for DXA, easy for Deadweight. There we go, okay. And the submission period will be about 15 minutes. Or 10, you know what? Go for it. Deadweight will win. Well, time to put some points on it. Put the points on the line. As I get the players going in. We'll go with the quick matchup, go through the players and the main people you're going to look at, and Ruffleco is going to be one of them. DXA, well, Ruffleco, Rocky, and Lucas. Well. I'd say Ruffleco is definitely the player to look at here. Ruffleco, 51 kills against Deadweight in the last BO3, and a lot of those were entry frags as well. He was able to open up bomb sites fairly easily. Place to watch for Deadweight, I'm going to say Mr. Script is definitely one to watch. Even though Deadweight did lose their 2 maps to DXA, Script was very consistent on both maps. And another duel to watch as well between Kiro and Mr. Sharky. So Sharky and Kiro, definitely very good AWPers. Kiro did get on top of Sharky last time. But Kiro, I'll say overall, this is a duel to watch overall. And those are the players to watch at the moment. Follow the script, boys. Well, we are going to follow the script, but I think we're going to call his name Handsome in this game actually as well. I was actually going to meme and just get their Steam IDs and just change Script's name to Handsome and change Ruffleco's Kiro's name to Never Smiles or anything like that. But I chose not to meme today. If DXA don't win, yeah. I mean, the BO3s were quite close, so, I mean, they could. It's not like the BO3s were just hilariously one-sided, they were pretty close. Kio's ready. James is ready. Look at him. He's ready. Look at those eyes. He is ready. I know it says Fred again, but it's Ruffleco. So welcome to Dust 2. Nothing's changed, okay? Me and Script lost a pug the other day. Hey, it's Saucy Steve. Are you Sauce? Are you the guy that everyone's looking for at NA, Mr. Sauce? Where was Sauce, okay? Where's Sauce going, mate? You guys do not understand that joke? Okay, so BO3 GG, which is a bit of a scrupulous news organization. Basically, they write some of the articles with AI. And they wrote an article about Mix, okay? One of the NA analysts, okay? And they said that Source and Mix had left, I think it was like Limitless or something like that. And I think Mix took a job as a coach for another team, I forget. And obviously the joke was, where's Source? Who's Source? Never heard of Source in my life. And not only was the article completely wrong, but Source didn't exist, okay? So the meme has been asking, where's Source? You know, where can we find Source? Where is he going next? And obviously Source doesn't exist. But Saucy Steve does exist, okay? I'm going to face at level 9 next. That's a good start. Ooh. That's not a good shot there from Winnie. Almost had the one-tap USP on towards Keo. So we'll get to a knife round, but not a knife round. I am faced at level 4, funnily enough, okay? I don't know how we got above level 3, but I got given an extra level, which I don't know how. Like, honestly, I don't know how. Like, I logged on one day and I was level 4 instead of level 3, okay? I was confused as everyone, okay? And if someone told me that you start at face at level 4 now, and I'm just like, okay. I don't play CS that much. I cast and watch it a ton, though. Whoever wins warm-up? No, it's not who wins warm-up. It's basically whoever doesn't pick the map picks the side. So DXA picked the map, so Deadweight will either pick to say CT or T side first. It'll be most likely that Deadweight picks CT side first. Most likely, but they haven't announced their picks yet. Because there's a knife round, but they don't play the knife rounds. There's a gentleman rule set. Oh, jeez. Beautiful shots from Winnie. Beautiful. Who are you waiting for at the moment, okay? You know someone's going to get a DAC during this warm-up and just ruin the warm-up for everyone, right? I was going to call it up right now. Someone's just going to purchase a big DAC and it'll just be the douche, 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 douche. Funny thing about Dust 2, by the way, is that the T side, if the T side is leading by so much that they can afford the auto snipers, you know, basically they still do the strategy where they'll just jump down here. They have 4 auto snipers just pinging on those double doors like non-stop. Okay? And all you hear is just like DAC, 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 just going all ham down here. To be fair, I thought it was dead, given like, you know, what happened with the double doors, but no, it's not dead. People still do it. So it's going to be knife round. But, well, Deadweight are going to give the knife round over to DXA. Damn, they killed Rocky just like that? Sorry, not Deadweight's going to give knife round. Sorry, DXA's going to give away knife round. Can't believe they killed Rocky like that, mate. Poor innocent kid. Had his life ahead of him. But either way. So DXA will start... Ooh, Deadweight. What's going on here? They're starting the T side. That's interesting. They've sent DXA to the CT side. Deadweight have got a bias towards that B spawn. They could rush B. Winnie could start chucking that bomb over. You know, have their path full team operate. You know, we need Sharky to script. And that's what they're looking for. Early aggression from Lucas. He spots a knife, spots a hand. He knows someone's in the middle. Motion on long, though, wins the long duel against Mr. Sharky, which is not seen. Meanwhile, Deadweight are thinking about going into that B side. You know, they're like, yeah, let's go into B. And Deadweight are a bit confused. They see that Cray's not on the server, and they're just like, hang on, where's Cray? James gets the opening pick, and James is going to be looking down. Jeez, I was going to say, the two double dinks here. Rocky and Ruffleco getting hit with the dinks. Have a 3v5 advantage to DXA. Fortunately, both of their A players that have been dinked, and none of their B players, which Deadweight are looking to. The B site split coming up. The B split, the banana split on Dust 2. And if you guys are thinking about, you know, a dessert, the banana split, no, you got it all wrong. But Motion's just like, yeah, you know, I push long, and I don't like the banana split you guys are serving up. So he takes 2 out. And it's all up to Riley. And Riley, well, first of all, he doesn't have the bomb. Bomb's dropped on Xbox, by the way. And he's got to deal with Motion. And he's not a big fan of Motion taking care of banana split, but Motion's like, nah. You go down too, and it'll be a 4K for Motion. It'll be first round for DXA. Suddenly the crowd has dropped their bring back Cray banners. They've put up, you know, go Jeremy. Woo! Jeremy, Jeremy, Jeremy. Maybe they're saying Jerry, but I'm not sure actually. You guys saying Jerry or Jeremy? Okay. Jeremy, they're saying, okay. There's a Jerry Seinfeld concert in Perth today, so I'm just going to double check. Keo with the MP9. Gonna be a bit hard for Keo here, but Keo, you know, he's an MP9 enthusiast. And Ruffleco is desperately trying to steal his kills. Stole one of them. And Keo gets 4K with the lovely MP9. Gets a bit of extra money for himself. Great crosshair placement, by the way. I mean, he didn't even reload once during those kills. Quick little 2 to 3 burst sprays. DXA take the lead. Here, going ultra aggressive. They go into uppers, and Winnie, he's going to molly it off. But Winnie doesn't realize that Kiri doesn't care about Molotovs. And Winnie gets a punch to the face and loses his AK. And Kiri's just going to hold W. He's continuously holding W. Even drops his weapon. However, they got out long. So Deadweight have got long so far, but they could be wary. They could have a backstab on. They've lost uppers. They definitely know it's going to be A. I mean, it can't be any other sides. Rocky on the site playing a headshot angle. Oh, flashbang hits a player. Motion can throw that HE out. The flash is going to come out, but none of them are crossing. Ruffleco catches Sharky. Rocky slam dunk script. Mr. Handsome himself. So up to Woes now. Rocky knows his play at ramp. Riley takes down Ruffleco. Should be a trade from Rocky, but Woes comes in from ramp. Motion trades down to 1v3. Woes dialing in the digits, and Motion spotted him at safe. Woes is in a bit of trouble. He knows Motion doesn't know that Motion knows where he is. Well, the noise will make it obvious, and Motion challenges Woes on ramp, and Motion gives him the 2 tap of terror, and it'll be a third round on the board for DXA. The early kills from Keo gets him an AK, and it gets him a bit of extra money from the MP9. Crowd's chanting, "That's not Motion, it's Cray." Jeez. They can't believe that Motion's got 6 kills. They think Cray's on the account. Obviously it isn't. It's definitely Motion. Ooh, Motion's been tagged up by Winnie's scout. Winnie's a bit pissed off that he got MP9 there, so he's getting the scout out. Letting Motion know that he's not too hot. Well, the scout's flying through, and Lucas is stuck by Xbox. Ruffleco creeping up. Well, don't be scared here, because James, he's going up all short. Sharky's dropped the bomb. And Ruffleco's heard it. Ruffleco's got 1. He's seeing the second player as well. Going to go for a Kobe. Lucas trades out, making sure that Woes can't come in via unders. Ruffleco with a second. And he's got the bomb secured here. Another flash has gone out, and Ruffleco's just going to hide in it. Script. It's going to be Keo'd. Indeed he is. Peeks out a bit too much, and Keo just whacks him in the abdomen. 3 syllable words while casting, very difficult. Winnie, beautiful scout. Lucas hits the deck. Can he get a second on James? Rufflecoat creeping up on the inside. They're going to do a boost. This is a very awkward way to take someone out. Winnie with the AK. It's a one tap on the Kyo. He knows Rufflecoat's here. We need to trade. Vengeance for the previous round. Abdomen. Got it. Actually got it. Winnie. Trying to recover the bomb. Bomb was in an awkward place, but it should be easily to be recovered. And that smoke isn't very convincing at all, but he recovers it anyway. 30 seconds on the clock. Winnie has to win this with a 1v5 ace. And Winnie is going to go to the A side, but problem is that he's going to have to check every angle. And he hasn't seen Rocky at all. He's just checking CT. I don't think he'll check Ninja. Oh no, he might have time to check Ninja. Gonna dial in the numbers, and Rocky is going to quickly stop that. Not really much Winnie can do. He's like 15 seconds to check every position on the site. So he checked these positions, obviously. But like, to check Ninja, like, I don't think he would have enough time. It'd be planning short either way. 4th round for DXA. What I can say, Winnie did a lot of damage with that AK. DXA being a bit less aggressive this time around on the CT side. A chill going on along. Riley makes it to blue. Molotov. Oh, that's not a good Molotov. Riley didn't see anything. I think he was half flash. The HE being thrown in is going to be dealt with damage. Riley, fortunate that grenade didn't connect. And he's in a bit of trouble too. Rufflecoat takes down the woes. Molotov being thrown in, but Rufflecoat keeps spraying. Script tries to push back. Mr. Handsome trying to save Riley, who's definitely stuck. Riley, can he get one to Rocky? Rocky, who's going to see who first? Oh, geez. Can he get it? Riley, he does. Not traded out. Yeah, 1-on-1 at long. Rufflecoat has a feeling that is that blue, he'll be right. Meanwhile, we've got some action coming onto the B side. Will Rufflecoat finish off Riley in the end? Rufflecoat opening up the angle. Riley trying to peek out, but Rufflecoat all he has to get is a glove. And will he get it? He will get the said glove. Oh, and the head too. Now looking to a B side execute. No rotations in sight. A re-smoke. They're going to go. Platinum player's going to be mollied out. He's got one motion. Motion can't trade out. However, Lucas to trade. The bomb goes flying out. Lucas going to drop the angle. Going to make Mr. Shucky try. Mr. Shucky grabs the hit through the door. But Kyo from downtown, he shoots and he scores. And it'll be a 5th round for DXA. They keep that double law. Kyo to rotate from CT. Catches Mr. Sharky. 5-0 to DXA. Deadweight, I gotta say, for all the contesting they've had, and for all the map control they've been trying to fight for, only 8 kills. Okay? Only 8 kills and 1 bomb plant. And 3 of those kills in that round in particular came from Winnie. However, Mr. Sharky shuts down Lucas. That's the second AWP hit in the deck in middle. A lot of Molotovs and HEs being thrown towards long. It means Kier's going to rotate a bit early, but Kier's got to watch out because he's got Mr. Sharky to worry about, but he takes down Woes. Oh, Kier's in trouble when he's going to be traded out. Winnie with the Virtus Pro AK channels his inner flip, and they're going to go for a B split. Now Rufflecoat is going to try and see if he can see anyone go towards windows. Heard Mr. Sharky, flashbang goes out, actually focusing that smoke. And Rufflecoat, he can see plays in that window if he's boosted up, and he'll get Mr. Sharky. That's the bomb dropped. Don't think Winnie picked it up. They've got the B site, but everything's dropped now. Rufflecoat looking towards middle. He's going to be caught out and got the nade in his hand, and that is going to be round unless Rocky wants to go for this. Winnie recovers the bomb in the chaos. Riley going to throw a Molotov. Rocky, not the greatest idea. Rocky actually thought it was a smoke, okay? And it'll be a 1st round to Deadweight. I'm going to assume that Rocky thought that was going to be a smoke grenade. That's why he swung out like that. And then he's like, that wasn't a smoke grenade. Because that would be a great swing if it was a smoke, but a terrible swing if it's a Molotov. Full spy coming in for DXA. 2 MP9s, 2 M4s and all. Deadweight of me making sure they don't make any money. And they're going to get in towards unders. And, well, Deadweight are going to be aware of this. Lucas can come up close and personal with the MP9. They can take out one of the upper players with Keo. It'd be great. Flashbang goes in. They look away. Winnie's got the right angle, and Keo misses everything, and Winnie just clears out lowers. And Script wins on B. This could be go time on towards B. Winnie just throwing away the orb. Making sure they don't go to Wonders and try to clear it. Oh, in fact, smart man. Motion trying to go for the recovery. Can't find the orb, actually. Just pick up the nades instead. Oh, jeez, aggressed upon him, Motion. Bomb's going to be planted at B. Motion once again peeking in. Orbs beyond saving at this stage. Try to get some exits on towards B. Deadweight broke in 2 times down to the B bomb site. Gonna be an eco next round for DXA with a couple of weapons. Rocky's trying to be very careful there. He heard a couple of gunshots and it's just like, okay, gotta be very careful because they could be, you know, looking for me. No extra pistols, just 2 smokes, 2 flashes. Deadweight still have to be careful this round. Very, very careful. Flash has been thrown in. Rocky takes it. No damage so far. This game is CS2, by the way. So I got YouTube going on at the same time. It's CS2, Counter-Strike 2. Motion tries to push through unders. Is not push through unders, push into uppers. Taken care of. Ooh, Lucas does get a dink on towards Script, but doesn't finish it off. A-site players rotating straight towards B. Foucault trying to get ready for this as well. They don't immediately execute in towards the B bomb site. They are going to go forward towards B. Kier and Foucault. They don't have any weapons. They only have USPs. Would they check the right direction? Look away for the flat. Oh, jeez. Gonna say that's not gonna do anything. Kiro can't run. Rofako can't land the shot. And Rocky's just gonna save that M4 and run. Gotta be careful here. Rocky just gonna back off. Just gonna go as T spawn instead. He just has a feeling that they're gonna go through to CT spawn and start looking for him. Has gone for the 1% chance.
Terrorists win.
They're actually looking for him, actually. You got Riley looking for him. Rocky's going to save that M4. Like I say, I think it was actually a smart move for Rocky to move here, actually. Very smart move, because basically they cleared out all of the A site and Khan cleared out Pit. They didn't find him. Right, if you're curious, I'm casting a match. I'm commentating a match. I'm not playing CS. Give me a tech pause. Not sure what a tech pause is. Okay, it looks like we got a new server. Yeah, it looks like we've got a new server here, because I think they're agreeing to something in here. So we're going to go back to me, okay? So me for a bit, okay, as we get to the new server. Oh. So, basically, they're not very happy with the, servers, okay? No, I'm not sure, but, they're not happy with how everything's going in that server. The server's being a bit funky. So, and also Matchmatic wasn't working either. So, they're gonna move the servers. So we got a new server because of that. That was the issue, like, the Matchmatic wasn't working. So that's why they're moving to another server. It was happening to them last night? Okay. I tell you, it wasn't happening in the DXA KZG game. It just stopped. True. Also, Kyo was holding W, going through backyard and uppers with the MP9. It was very brave of him. So I was like, yeah, that doesn't seem right. I saw his post on Twitter. So you're gonna have the match medic all tossed up. Everyone's all ready to go for round number 9. Woes. Can't see anything, but he's just going to push W through middle anyway. They've got a good smoke, so it'll be good to go. Going up short. Here, ready, going to go. Lucas has grabbed one. They all line up for him. Crocky with the trade. Another Molotov. Jeez, all these HEs are just going one direction, which is to DXA. 2v4. Maybe they gotta stop playing on hotspot. Smartest CS chatter. Yeah, smartest CS chatter. Yeah, it'll be a 4v4. Riley and Winnie. Unlikely round. 2 players on long, 1 player looking at the site from pit. Going up short instead. It's actually a big strong point here for Deadweight. Because no one's defending short at all. Roffico is at blue. Rocky's at pit. Doesn't have an AWP, so he's got an M4. Molotov towards the site. HE towards Goose. Molotov towards ramp as well. And they could be on. Should be able to plant short with no real repercussion. Gotta double check Goose just in case. Retake coming in. Flashbang being thrown out as well. Riley can't see. Couple seconds on the clock. Not really. Winnie's got the opener. Taking down. Motion it short. They're going to smoke out short. They know about the second player. It's going to be another one from Winnie as well. Winnie delivers a GM. Ruffleco's been heard. Is he going to check Ninja? That's the main thing. He will check Ninja. Ruffleco and Riley. Winnie trading down. It's going to be between Ruffleco. Ruffleco's going to fake it out. Going to tap it again. And Winnie with a crucial 4K. Makes it 4 for Deadweight. He keeps it going. And Deadweight 4 in a row. Five, 4. Ruffle code with the M4 only. Hero buy. Big 2v4 victory here. Script. Handsome. He's going to throw a Molotov down to unders. You know, Script's not going to like me calling him handsome all the time, is he? Ruffle code pushes up middle. In a bit of a duel at the moment, but not clean on woes. Looking for an AK. Ooh, Ruffle was challenged again, this time by Winnie. Ocean gets a 1 dig in uppers. He's trying to steal that weapon. He'll be able to get that AK? Winnie's going to be careful here, because Ocean's waiting. Jeremy's waiting on that deagle. Swings out and a miss shot. Ocean's hitting the ribs. Winnie probably going to throw that AK away, and that's exactly what he does. Believe he threw the AK away. No, the AK's still there. Smart man. Dude, Winnie is doing some really good shit at the moment, okay? He is throwing weapons away. Like, Motion can't recover that AK anymore. And he's heard it being thrown over. He's done that twice. He's done that with the AWP, and now he's done it with the AK, where he's just chucked it over in an area where they can't recover it. Smart man, man. And also, not to mention as well, if DXA do get a couple of lucky kills, they can't get that AK. They will only be able to get his AK. And he's taking down Lucas as well. Bit of revenge and executing on Long. And jeez, Winnie didn't see Ruffleco there. Gotta check behind him as well, and he's heard noises at Xbox. Meanwhile, we got Rocky. I don't think he's gonna get anywhere, man. Not yet. Meanwhile, we got Keo taking on Winnie. They know Winnie's wounded. Rocky goes down as soon as that smoke goes away. A bit of an unhelpful flash there, given the fact to flash balance into everyone. And well, Winnie gets a bit of reinforcements motion. He's just waiting for another 1 dig. And he can't recover anything because the AK and the M4 are just out of reach. But he knows that Woes and Winnie have to move. But they don't have to go his direction. It's going straight towards Long. Yeah, see, no AK. You can recover a smoke, doesn't know the AK's on top of the boxes. 5 rounds of Deadweight and Deadweight tied up. So yeah, so in that example here, you know, obviously they're trying to hit A. If Winnie leaves that AK here, Motion's got it, okay? And they save an AK for next round. However, since Winnie chucked it here, Motion doesn't get the AK. And even though the buy is pretty decent, but they're missing like 2 nades. You know, 2 nades on these players that they don't have. And that can be very, very crucial. Sharky goes for a very aggressive peek. Sharky misses it. Gotta be careful. They reveal any little hand or any little elbow. Motion's gonna snap at it. Going for the B side. A bit of over-aggression so far. Flashbang being thrown in. Motion's gonna look down. Motion sees 1. Misses the first shot. He's a dead man walking because he's missed 2 shots already. And Sharky's just ready. Sharky's taking them out. Fortunately, Ruffleco and Rocky have got 1 each. They're taking out both the lurk plays as well. But they're trying to retake the hardest site to retake in CS2, which is B site of Dust 2. Script. Got 1, got 2. Seen the feet of Rocky. And Kiero's going to have to do a miracle here. And Kiero, well, he doesn't think he's that miraculous in a 1v3. Looking for Keo. Mr. Sharky running around. Fortunately, Sharky doesn't back out any further. Sharky's just checking the site. Kyo's waiting at backyard. Kyo keeps the AWP for next round. It's got the mouse logo on it, the old mouse logo. Deadweight, take the lead, 6-5. Trying to take down DXA's map pick will be huge if they do. 4 spy comes in for DXA. M4s for Masters, MP9s. You name it, they've got it. Script. Trying to really just... Oh, geez, like I said, they've got into some early aggression on towards A. Long is cleared up. Molotov towards car. Deadweight have already got a lot of map control, and it's only been 20 seconds into the round. DXA trying to plant some players in towards lowers and in towards short. Trying to really lock them into this long aggression. Deadweight really don't like that car. Continuously hitting that car over and over and over again. Lucas. With the MP9. Script to win the duel. Script was ready for the aggression. But is he ready for Keo? Flashbang's going to be thrown in. It's not going to hit Keo though. Oh no, it does hit Keo. Keo looks up. Sees Script. Misses the shot. You can hear the long players from short, so maybe a full gamble rotate towards B. Script's trying to get rid of the lurker there. Going for A. Rocky, he's got to look on towards tunnels. So spots one. Rocky not going to be mollied off. It's going to be mollied off the angle. Roffaco's got one at least. Roffaco still on short, actually. It's a bit surprised that he still would be able to have Molotov been thrown towards Ninja. Roffaco out in the open, taken out by Winnie. Execute's going in. They should be able to get the bomb planted. And Kiero's actually still on short. Mr. Sharky takes down Rocky. Flashbang going to be thrown in for his teammate. Oh, jeez. Winnie takes down Kiero. Kiero gets a bit of damage, but doesn't matter. Script able to stop the flank. That'll be 7 to Deadweight, and Deadweight take the lead going into the first half. 7-5. DXA struggling on the map pick at the moment. They go into their T side instead. I've got to say, they didn't have a good T side last time we casted this, but to be fair, we didn't cast too many maps of this. So got 5 rounds to win it. Sorry, it was 4 rounds to win it, because it was a 9-3 half. And they really required those later rounds to win it as well, with crucial entries. Has Kiro really got nothing? Winnie's popping off at the moment. Indeed he is. That 2v4 really did it for him. Like, that 2v4, like, huge. He's got 0 assists, though, okay? I'm a bit surprised by that. 16 kills, 6 deaths, and no assists. Must be just getting all those kills, mate. All kills, no frills. Pistol round coming in. DXA need to win this. Getting some A aggression going off early. And they'll get into A long at least. That way putting 2 players towards short. Lucas could be careful. He's heard a noise. He's heard a jump towards middle. Could be a bait. Could be a bait given the fact there's 2 players short. And they're going to rush straight towards A. They're forcing the long players off towards short. And this is going to be a bomb plant. Pressure's now put on to Deadweight. Deadweight, do you have a kit on Raleigh? Now Script trying to stop the cross. And Lucas coming at the lurk. He's seen the 2 players trying to retake. Lucas, well, doesn't help his cause. They're going to take care of Lucas now. Lucas lurking at Xbox. Mr. Sharky's heard him. But Lucas can't connect. Meanwhile, there's a bit of a retake crew coming on. Now the jump shot. Oh, jeez. Rocky now with a beautiful shot towards Script. And they're going to somehow keep that sight. Motion of the backstab at short. It's going to be a 6 round for DXA. I was not sure about that round, given that Lucas missed a critical shot then. I'm just like, oh no, it's not going to end like this. It can't end like this. A missed shot is going to lead to a successful retake. But Rocky, jeez. The shot towards Script was nuts. Like, the shot on towards Script, mate. Script is only doing a casual little jump peek. And Rocky was further behind than Motion. Oh, Lucas has caught a player up towards Goose. He did see a player jump up, probably saw an arm or so. Getting the periscope out. Checking the periscope. He's like, you know, whoop, depth charge dropping to -2. Opening up short. DXA is going towards B. Deadweight, well, I'm not sure what they're doing to short at the moment, but they're hoping someone's going to come down. Winnie's seen the smoke and he's just like, well, are they here yet? He's going to find out very shortly. He actually catches them completely on their feet, on their heels, and they're going to rush in towards B. Winnie, he's going to be so blinded he just can't see anything, and he drops and falls over. Meanwhile, Lucas is in the A site, gets 2 kills, loses his Mac 10. But, you know, he gets enough. Scripts trying to save the Mac 10, but I don't think he'll be allowed to. Jeez, Ruffleco. Told him to sit there down. 7-7, DXA tie it up. Give me a buy coming in from Deadweight. Took his head off, he did. Taking everyone's head off at the moment. Deadweight, 7-7, they're tied up again, DXA. DXA have won 2 rounds in a row since the last time they won a round. And that was 7 rounds ago. Everything is coming up 7s. Fire coming in, Winnie to 1-for-1 Kyo. Trade out Kyo does a bit more though. Does tag up Winnie for a lot more damage, and Winnie's just going to back out, walking wounded. It's getting the crutches out, going back towards site. A Molotov being thrown towards car, and Mr. Sharky will definitely be off an angle. He is going to be burning for a bit, and Sharky, can I say Script? Oh no, that's a bad thing here. This is not good. Script loses the B site. Rocky's got an entry. However, the bomb is going to be safe, but Kyo is definitely not going to be safe, and Kyo goes down. But the bomb should get onto B site safely. However, Lucas is being careful. He's not sure where they've got to. If someone's got towards long doors, then someone will most likely potentially be in middle. Smoke's going to be thrown in. And that's going to be a plant onto B site. In fact, Lucas was actually going to throw the bomb over. Another smoke forwards uppers. That should be a plant. To be fair, though, I gotta say, the AWPers have not been playing too much of a part, and Winnie's just been fragging out. I don't think it's anything to do with the AWPers doing. Like, for example, most of Kira's kills were from rifles or pistols. Like, no one's got any kills from that AWP, basically. It's very few. Sharky pushing through the smoke. Already attributed. Rocky's already got it. Now Riley in a 1v2. He knows where Rocky is. He's at green. Does he know where Lucas is? And Riley's made a noise, and he's going to elect to just back off. We're trying to play exits. It was being dinked, and Rocky should finish it off, and Rocky does. 8 rounds for DXA. Yeah, the AWPs haven't been playing too much of a part in it. It's been mostly the rifles. They obviously Winnie and Ruffle Kirby playing a massive part. And I think Kyo got a 4K on an anti-eco as well, as far as I know, right? Someone needs to update that map command for me, okay? I always forget one thing. It's exclamation mark edit com, exclamation mark maps. Map 2 is, crap, I even forgot map 2. I don't have a second map anymore, okay? Who wins this wins, okay? And Kyo's just absolutely nailing them at the moment. Oh, jeez, that's a rough round. Fortunately, it's an anti-eco. If it wasn't an anti-eco, this would be disastrous. Clean eco. Clean anti-eco for DXA to put 9 up on the board. Maps is Dust 2, Anubis, and Mirage. There we go. I wonder if Ishmael will put in brackets will be here forever on Mirage. It's not about bad games. Yeah. I don't think the AWP's been that impactful until just then, okay? Just then, the AWP was impactful. If I'm gonna say anything, I do. It was just that round. It's just the AWPers haven't been that much of an impact at all. Both Kia and Sharky. So it's been one of those games where, like, the AWP hasn't been the main aspect. Or they're coming to B. Script, he's only one of... Oh, jeez. Hanson's having an awful game on Anchor. Being a B Anchor at the moment. He's just getting ponged out. He does get traded, but Kiro trades the trader. That's a save call from Deadweight. Deadweight are dead in the ocean at the moment. Bring back Crafty to Deadweight, okay? Bring back Crafty, okay? You only have to pay him a salary of 1 halal snack pack. jeez. Woes, he's got one. Oh, jeez. Kira, they're getting a bit greedy there, DXA. Very, very greedy. Trying to really take guns out of hands of Deadweight there. They lose a rifle because of it, but I don't think they care too much. Woes does pick up an AK, so that's fine. Kyo. We saw top of the helmet. Oh, Kyo jumps as the arm pops out of Raleigh. I gotta say, I think they're gonna bang B again. Script just needs to have a good hold. He's just being... he's not having a great day today. It's traded out 1-for-1. Raleigh needs to come in and just make a play. Finds a bomb at car. Kyo wins the middle. Tops down Mr. Sharky. I know Kyo's around here somewhere. Raleigh doesn't make it back in the site in time. That's a bit better from Script, okay? Script's been having horrible, horrible luck. Motion plants the bomb. They know Kyo's middle, so they don't have a 3v3 on the site. Oh, Kyo, oh jeez, misses an easy shot on towards Xbox. He's gonna be punished too because of this. Kyo, a flashbang to just try and live. Oh no, Kyo's been flattened as well, and they're gonna aggress onto Kyo, trying anything, but Moses is gonna swing by. However, a quick trade from Luke is gonna stop this retake. Luke is trying to help his teammate, but Winnie trades out. This is getting a bit ridiculous. They're not even going to protect the site anymore. They're just taking the action to them. DXA will have 11. And, well, Woe's gonna be careful here, but Woe's does take down motion, keeps his AWP alive. 11 on the board. Yeah, they've been struggling on B. I think they're going to have to move Raleigh to be a bit closer to the window, put maybe a third down to here instead. Because Script is just getting his head cut off over and over again here, and he hasn't been able to get anything done. He's actually getting slapped around here. And Script's usually very solid on B. So I think the two things was motion getting a good one tap, you know, great reaction one tap, and then the trade from here was like a 1-for-1, and Raleigh was in middle, so he can't go back in here in time. So yeah, that's what they may have to do. To be fair, Script had like a good engage, and then motion just react one taps him, okay? Just a react one tap, and it's just, you know, he's just unlucky there. Can't slow him down on delay. I guess that's a... how do you delay a player on B side if they run through a smoke? Oh, jeez. That's a horrific start. That's going to have Lucas get to blue at least. Lucas, I think they may have seen him blue when he's gone towards pit. Kyo, 1-for-1. Script gets the AWP out. He stops motion this time. He's like, maybe get an AWP instead. Winnie is going to swing out. Lucas's spray is horrific. And Winnie's going to take full advantage of it. Winnie dodging the smokes. He's seen a Molotov go up. He's going to take down Rocky. That's the bomb dropped, I believe. And Winnie, he's going to go hand take down Ruffleco. He's heard Kyo. He's going to get a third. Definitely because Kyo, he's going to be like, where's Winnie? He's just through the smoke. You know, he's everywhere. He's coming out of the walls. Can he find Kyo? No, Kyo finds him instead. I'm going to say, I'm surprised that the AWP one wins that duel. And Kyo's going to recover that bomb. Deadweight's going to get a bit desperate here because they're going to clinch. They've got a pincer coming in. Raleigh coming from behind. Script's got the AWP holding the long angle. Kyo does not have a rifle, so... Kyo? Nah, not going to happen. Script ready. 8 on the board for Deadweight as they hold. Big plays from Winnie. In another match on ESL Challenger Yushaping. Complexity win 13-6 against Aurora on the first map. On their map pick. Top fragging is Grim on 20k and Unleash on 17. Old buff confirmed as DXA take a timeout. DXA just want to sew up these last few rounds. They don't want this going on any longer than it needs to be. Script. Flash in the face, goes for the pre-fire. They're going to switch the anchors around. They put Mr. Sharky on towards B, and they put Riley on towards B as well, so they're switching the duos. Now, DXA going for their B split. They've actually got a bit further in. The CT's a bit slow to react. Molotov was hurt, but it's actually their own teammate. H has been thrown in, and Ruffleco's got one. Almost takes down Sharky as well. Winnie, the Pooh's gone down as well. Sharky can get a collat, he doesn't, and they just go bang. DXA pins to the B site. And Deadweight just don't want to bother. They're just like, nah, we're going. We're out of here. We're taking our ball and going home. And DXA will get 12. That was a crazy pincer by DXA. No one had any chance of surviving. Sharky gets a collat, maybe, but it'll be a 2-for-2 trade at best. DXA get 12 and 4 map points. Remember, guys, DXA were losing 7-5, okay? DXA going on an absolute blitz at the moment. And all they hear, words and script, is the beeping of the bomb.
Terrorists win.
They hear the jumping at short. But not at short, at long, my bad. Now, Deadweight. They don't have much, but they have enough for a buy. They should have all nades on Sharky. Get him to buy a kit too. There he does. Puts it on his belt. All or nothing from Deadweight. A lot of utility being thrown in early. Sharky just doesn't care. Gets towards unders. They did not hear that, just an FYI. Nobody was close enough to hear it. Motion, he's got a lot because they are going to peek him. The moment he throws anything, they are going to aggress on him. However, Sharky, they see players coming towards unders. Grenades being thrown in. Motion's just like, stuff that, we're getting out of here. Motion. On and off angle on backyard. Gonna dodge the flash. They swing out. Motion goes down as well. And they've got the B side. They might go for a B split here because they've got the B side completely. Basically, Ruffleco's taking a bit of an advantage. Going on an off angle. They won't realize this. And he's got one. Ruffleco needs to get the second. He doesn't. Trade it out. Rocky will get the bomb planted at least. Oh, they can't cut off the A rotates. Rocky's got an impossible 1v4 to do. On the easiest side, but it's easier when you have teammates to take it out for you. Rocky's got one. He's going to swing out. And Woes is going to shut that down. It's going to be a night on the board for Deadweight. Very interesting round. They got a bomb plant. All three players going for that B side crunch. And yeah. Basically, Ruffleco takes the advantage, takes the initiative, takes B. Just needed to get, if he wanted to win, Ruffleco needed to get at least 2k here. And then like Motion, like, even if Motion lives a 1v3, he knows that maybe 1's here, 2's here. Maybe he would still pick the wrong jewel anyway, but either way. Guns coming in. Big jewel here, Molotov's been thrown in, and oh, that's a Motion down. 1-for-1 trade on long. There is a stand-in, I believe, for Deadweight. Both teams have stand-ins. Okay? We'll just say Winnie's a sub, okay? We'll say that. Winnie's a sub. Script. Flashbang's thrown in. Script is not. Script gets a quick 2k. Kyo does take care of the doors player and Riley. Well, Script's trying to dodge it. He does go to the opposite end. They're trying to force their way towards B. They know Script's around here somewhere. Script taking care of it, car. And the bomb can be planted. Molotov towards window. Lucas gonna dive away. They might rush into sight here, given that Lucas was a bit delayed. Also, the smoke's not good either. Gonna plant it very aggressively. Jeez, Lucas, is he gonna get that bomb down? He does get the bomb down. Ruffleco can't do it. Winnie able to convert that 1v2. Or 2v1. Deadweight put 10 on the board. This is getting agonizingly close to OT here. DXA. This is going to be an interesting question for DXA. Will they go for the Tech 9s onto the B site? Obviously this eco, if it's going to be an eco or not, they are going to go for the Tech 9s. Kira's already got the Tech 9 out. Actually forcing up, double force up. Kier's going to chuck his Tech 9 over, but I think he's got his Tech 9 ready. Kier. Guys, P250 to Glock on Kier. Few Molotovs to prevent any sort of rush. A lot of HEs as well being thrown in. You can see it all over the map. They're going up short, the Tech 9s. That's going to at least confirm that they do have guns at least. One player being Mr. Sharky. One player in A. Winnie it long. Bo's coming up through CT to make it 2 at A. HE will do a bit of damage. Will do a bit of a tickling. It hits Ruffleco and Lucas for a bit of damage. Double smoke. Sharky. Molotov being thrown in towards ramp. Sharky's got to move. Flashbang's being thrown in. Sharky's caught. Can't see. Here the flash. P250 missed, and there's like triple flashes going in. Lucas will get the bomb planted at short. We're taken care of by Woes almost immediately. Ruffleco needs to do a lot of work here. He does a lot of work, but can't get it all done. And Winnie, he's going to finish it off and make it 11 on the board. They get the bomb planted, and that's going to give him a full buy. Final round of regulation. They get a bomb plant, so a full buy is on the cards. Actually, not a full buy. I forgot Ruffleco invested everything into that round. Seems to be like DXA versus Winnie at the moment. Script, he's been legged. Legged as he crossed, and I think they may have heard that as well. Ruffleco pushing up towards uppers. Molotov's been thrown in, and Kiro takes out Mr. Sharky from behind. Riley's going for it, doesn't get it. The aggression towards B unders doesn't work. And Script, he's walking wounded. I don't think they're aware of it though. I don't think they heard the shot land. Lucas looking towards CT. He sees Woes. Oh, jeez, Woes very unlucky. Can't connect the shots. The sprays go A, well, they're going straight to A. Winnie's dropped as well, and A. That's all they're going in. Script, he's got impossibilities written all over his face. And he's going to get knifed as well. Motion. He's seen Script. It's over. Surely, Motion really butchers that spray, and it's going to be 13-11. DXA win the first map. And, well, geez, what a disastrous anticlimactic round for Deadweight to have. Like, seriously, what an anticlimactic round. Everything was going right, and then it wasn't. They lose 2 players. Oh, man. Oh. They're not going to like watching that round. DXA win 13-11, and that was a... They got saved there. They got saved there that DXA able to clear out unders and overs. Yeah. Gotta say, Winnie, what a map. What a map. 28 kills, okay? 28 kills, 123 ADR in a loss, which sucks. You know, it's like, yay, I got so good, and no, we suck kind of thing, okay? And yeah, it was a very great map from Winnie. Deadweight, almost getting into OT. Almost getting into OT. But just can't get it done in the end. DXA, I think they'll be happy to get away with that one. And then they'll go to Anubis, and they'll get to pick the side, which most likely will be the T side. Overall, I think the big things in particular was that B site. Deadweight's big Achilles heel is that B site. As soon as DXA flicked the lock, they realized the lock was held together by a twisty. And they just smashed it over and over and over again. And Mr. Handsome's Script just couldn't believe it, that how easy it was to open up that B side. He was just sitting there going like, what can I do more? I'm getting absolutely stomped on the B side. And they did switch a few things up, and it was successful to moderate success, I suppose, had some impact. But I gotta say, Deadweight, they played a lot better on their T side. They stopped DXA from being super dominant like they were last time, which was a good big plus. But I guess their CT side just needs a little bit of work. I guess it was a lot closer, but not close enough. Anyways, guys, we're gonna basically sit here until map number 2, which is gonna be Anubis, coming up in just a few moments. Okay guys, welcome back. Gonna get into map number 2. After DXA won the first map, 13-11, just pinched it towards the end there, we're gonna get into Anubis, which is gonna be Deadweight's map pick. Now obviously, guys, someone picked, obviously we're gonna do the predictions first of all. We'll head into the game, and we'll get the sounds turned up, and the predictions turned on. Winnie drops 28 kills, okay? 28 kills in a loss. And he's not going to be too happy about that, okay? Not going to be too happy about it at all. And you know what he's wanting to do in the second map? He's wanting to crush DXA into oblivion. Probably 40 kills this map, maybe 50 kills. What do you guys think? 50 kills this map? 100 kills? What are you guys thinking? 0 kills? 28's all he gets. I reckon we'll go to Mirage. Maybe. We could go to Mirage. We could be here all day. Every evening. I think the world record longest map is actually Chiefs v Rooster. And I don't think that one's going to get touched in quite a while. It's not? I thought it was Chiefs v Rooster second then? Oh, it's third. That was such a long map. It was only the first map as well. 42, 46, for Epic Land maybe? Winnie with positive KD. To be fair, Winnie did have 28 kills. I mean, you know, there's only a certain amount of kills you can get in a loss, you know? And it does happen where just like one of your players is just having a really, really good game. And he was having a really, really good game. That sort of stuff does happen. Like I say, he absolutely unleashed after the server switch. My god. I gotta say, if he keeps that consistency up, he might be up there. I gotta say, like, you know, I think when Drox played, when I first saw Drox play with Yellow's IGL, he might be another player that teams may want to pick up if they need a rifler. Like, if they got a rifler, or need one in particular, they want to try someone out that's new. When he keeps this up, he's going to be that rifler that you want to just pick up. I've been telling teams for a while to just trial Drox, okay? This was like basically 2 to 3 years ago. Because Drox was like getting like 25, 30 kills. I know it was a relegation-based team as well because they were in relegation quite a bit. And he was absolutely beast moding it, and no one had picked them up until Vantage gave him a try. And, you know, Vantage are having some good success with him at the moment. I think in the playoff match where he lost to Mind Freak, Drox had an absolute tear. Like, had a similar performance to what Winnie had. It's just his team was getting absolutely busted, but he was like, kind of didn't go down fighting. He went down fighting, of course. Ugh. I'm gonna miss this after December. Actually, I guess right now, like after ECL, like next season, I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. Like, I'm trying to think about what sort of content I want to get into, to be honest. I'm just gonna make sure that I always that I do give out like how, you know, to set up rooms and whatnot. So like we can have interviews on community content and whatnot. Because I would say right now, like putting the interviews on and stuff like that is actually very, very easy. Okay, like, you know, using Video Ninja and whatnot. Like, I was surprised at how easy it is. It's just people think it's very hard, but it's actually not too hard. And it really adds a lot more as well. So yeah. I think maybe I should more... You know what I might do as well? I might write more than one article, you know, on a weekend or whatnot. I'm trying to find like what sort of writing niche I can get into as well. I'm not sure if people enjoy reading my CS articles. I don't think I'm ever going to do like tournament previews ever again because I end up just blowing myself up. Fucking G2 and Astralis, they are literally my mortal enemies, okay? At least I can count on Furia bombing out consistently though, okay? That's my favorite part, Furia bombing out consistently. You just can't have a, you know... My guides are always so good on Furia that Furia will always bomb out early, okay? I could also write about my job as well. Or just write articles in general. I had Taffy go through some of my work. The first recap, I'm going to say, Taffy carried that very hard, okay? That recap that was written. Taffy carried that a lot, okay? I did a lot. I'm going to say give him a lot of credit on that one. So yeah, beautiful 1D from Riley there. I could probably do some press stuff as well. I'll do TGX again this year. Definitely do TGX. Actually, I ain't going to PAX in October. And obviously, I don't think there's a CS tournament going on there. Anyone like, you know, anything particularly interesting going on at PAX that, you know, you guys may want me to get interviews for and whatnot and who to get interviews with? Like, I've been getting to MTG lately, but not like too into it. But I could interview some of the people who play into MTG if there's a tournament there. Who's going to PAX? I'm going to PAX. I've never been to PAX before. People were like shocked that I've never been to PAX. It's like, what? Like, yeah, I've never been to PAX before. It always lines up with BlizzCon. Like, PAX usually is the last weekend of October. This time it isn't. But it always lines up with BlizzCon. But BlizzCon's cancelled this year, and also doesn't line up with BlizzCon anyway. It lines up with TwitchCon San Diego though. But I'm not going to that. I mean, you do live on the opposite side of the country. Yeah, true. If they're doing any esports event, they'll just interview someone of talent as well. Oh, you know what I realized? Okay. I met, you know, the caster that put that tweet out about how, like, casting isn't too important and got, like, dunked on by Uber Shouts? I forgot I met him at TGX. And I'm like, I know this guy from somewhere, okay? And I realized who he was. And I'm like, oh, he's that guy. Like, I gotta say right now, that was a very, very, like, badly written tweet, okay? Badly written tweet, number one. I understand what he's trying to do. but it was horribly, horribly written. Like, horribly, horribly written. Talent packs or what? There probably could be esports events there. Like, there were... Dude, Jason, do you know there was a CS2 event last year there, right? As DXA picked the T side of Anubis. DXA looking to win this 2-0. It was the RMRs last year at PAX. Or was it last year? Yeah, it was last year for Copenhagen. Wait a second, no, not for Copenhagen. It was one of the packs. It was last year or the year before it. There was an RMR. The infamous Conky slip-up, by the way, because Conky mentioned it on an ESL stream. I'm like, it hasn't confirmed it was at PAX yet. It was on 2021, 22 Rio, yeah, that's right, 2022. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know they announced the location yet of the Asia RMR. Raleigh. Well, they're entering 5B and they haven't got any frags yet. No one's got any frags yet. They're getting in here. The Ninja playing Woes has got 2 their lineup. There's an absolute dogfight. Rotations have come in, but DXA is still winning. How? Are these actually pistols loaders? Like every second bullet's an actual bullet? 1 for 1? Should be fired for leaking it? Nah. It was literally a slip of a tongue, I reckon. It was only once. Like it does happen. Like it does happen. It was a pretty big slip up. Oh, it wasn't. Like it wasn't. What was it? It wasn't like emphasized. I think it was. Let me see. I'm not sure it was announced, but either way, like it was inadvertently announcing it. But then again, it was placed in Melbourne during PAX, so you could really add 1 + 1 together. Like they had announced it as Riley. I think they're gonna find Riley. I was gonna say Lucas found that very suspicious. I think it was RMR was announced, but then it was like I'm not sure either way. It was a like, hey, it is definitely in Melbourne. It's kind of those weird things where it's like, it's a confirmation, but like if you added 2 to 2 together, you would have noticed that PAX kind of thing. Because I was watching it, I'm like going, what's that PAX? And then I saw the dates and it was in Melbourne, so I'm like, oh yeah, it's definitely at PAX then. What? Woes, what a peek. Gets an opening peek and just walks back on towards Keo. Facing a gun round DXA, and this is going to be a very nasty gun round to face. So yeah, I don't think it was that bad. We've had obviously Scrawny's infamous, and FaZe are the world champions when, you know, Vitality 1-3-1. I always point to that on why you don't fire people over like stuff like that. Because even the best of the best make, you know, one slip up. Riley, he should see Rufflecoat there, he does. Picks up an AK. They get to that side. Riley loses the duel against the Mac 10 of Motion. Motion's going to pick up the AK. Going to cause a bit of a delay on the plant. Winnie. This is actually going to make this retake doable there. Winnie gets a crucial duel from Caverns. Motion, able to trade out Winnie. Motion can't see. Shucky should get this easily. First round on the board for Deadweight. Jimmy timeout from Deadweight. Probably trying to ascertain what DXA are going to do. Like what sort of buy is going to happen. They should probably expect that DXA will force up, or will buy up. But yeah, I think one esports event's at PAX this year. I'm not sure if there's any others. Well, to be fair though, if they wanted to run a LAN event, they got to start organizing it very soon. Will it clash with anything? I'm not even too sure. Will it clash with anything? I did ask TGX if they are going to do another LAN CS event. And if they are, I'm just going to go down to report. And if they can, I gotta say, if they do want a B stream or anything like that, I can do a B stream. I don't mind it. Someone will be like, aren't you retiring? I'm, yep. As if they just need a B stream, Sharky gets the opener. Towards Lowers, taking down Lucas. Ruffleco. Well, they've lost Lowers. Deadweight have actually got a lot of map control. A lot of map control. Ruffleco's realized it, given that threw a grenade towards uppers. So he's going to be like, wait a second, this sounds and looks bad. And he'd be right. It does look and sound bad. Ruffleco. He's going to catch Woes. Going to try and silently go down. Going to try and sneak into the A side here. Woes, is he going to be ready for this? I don't think he will be ready for this. Woes does just sit back in. See, Sharky as well. Ruffleco wins the duel. Finds both players. And they've got middle control as well. Riley does trade out at least. Gross. Jeez, he's back on side already, missed by Kyo. And that's going to be the round tip because Kyo and Ruffleco both don't have enough HP to enter. Yep, that should be easy for Woes, and that's the round. Bombs dropped. Ruffleco does take down Winnie, but no way he's going to recover this round. See what the loss bonus is at. Loss bonus is ACAN, fine.
Counter-terrorists win.
I'm actually pretty confident for next year, though. Talking about events, we'll get ESL Challenger for Melbourne again. Pretty confident we should get that. Winnie. Tagged up slightly, but Riley's HE will do a bit of damage. Rush is coming in, double HE. This is looking very good. Great HE, softens all of them up. And Riley and Woes all set up. A quick 3-2 to Deadweight. Deadweight extending that lead on their CT side. Because the other event, the previous event went really, really well. Like, we had a lot of crowd for, like, all the games and stuff like that. Even when the Australian teams didn't do well. Like, of course, the Australian teams didn't do well. And I said that from the start. They're not going to do well because, like, Australia have really, like, just 3 teams that can go any sort of distance. And obviously 2 of those teams were at ESL Pro League. And also you had Sunday School, which were basically, they couldn't withdraw. Kyo gets initial 2k from the mid players. Ruffleco on the angle. He's seen Script, but Script steals wins. And I'm just checking Kyo out at the moment. We're just going to be very careful on peeking out here. And KZG as a replacement team? Yeah, for New Happy. I guess I think New Happy and KZG didn't really matter. I think that was going to be a similar situation. Oh, beautiful by Woes. Kyo just didn't have a chance. Now it's a 3-on-3. I mean, you're talking about Australian teams. Yeah, exactly. Well, to be fair, as I said, like, I don't think many of them had a chance. And not to mention as well, Mind Freak, if they wanted to go, they were playing with a roster that was literally just higgledy-piggledy put together because Payne was, I believe Payne was ineligible. or like some people couldn't play script. He's going to swing out Lucas on the off angle. Lucas has heard script and he's just going to change the angle to be a bit different. And Woes, he's actually held the backside together, taking out both Rocky and Motion. Lucas aiming to get the trade. Lucas trying to jump up. He sees a gun. Riley. Lucas hasn't re-picked up the weapon yet. I think Payne was in KCG. Yeah, exactly. Like, Payne couldn't participate. So 4X had to participate. Riley gonna drop back. Lucas gonna try and pick up that bomb. He'll be able to pick it up. Oh no, Riley might be Molotov going in. Picked up the bomb. Riley is burning. Lucas actually has to go for it now. Lucas is gonna swing, but Riley can just like play. Very brave by Riley there. Very brave. Lets Lucas know about it. Puts 4 on the board. But yeah, like pretty much like KCG was weekend, Mind Freak was weekend during the quals, and yeah. Like, I basically said at the start of the tournament, you won't see any Australian team in playoffs. That's why I said, you won't see any Australian team in playoffs, because just every team, like I saw like 4 teams, and I'm like, they're gonna all beat them. Like the Apex, Rebels, MIBR, Aurora. I'm just like, yeah, those teams are gonna be the playoffs teams. Without fail. Yeah, that's gonna be a 5th round for Deadweight. I think Deadweight's gonna wrap this one up in a bow at the moment because DXA's T side on Anubis has been absolutely stymied. I don't see how DXA are gonna get their way out of this one, to be honest. I mean, Nuke is oh, to be fair, they did win 8 rounds on Nuke. 8 rounds on T side Nuke. Didn't even lose any health. Yep, take that. Not much going on at the moment. It's been a bit slow. Early stage. Few nades being thrown in. They're trying to pressure each other. Molotov towards E-box as well, and that lags the game up a lot. We have a DC here actually, because I think that Molotov caused a bug. Yeah, I was gonna say. 2 seconds, guys. We'll get on to me, so you guys don't see the RP being entered in. It's an interesting Molotov bug actually. I'm not sure if it could DC the server. Would be funny if it did, but we'll get back into it. And, well, as expected, to be honest, that DXA getting absolutely cleaned up. Try to go invite cameras, and Sharky should have it. Nutscript does instead. 6 on the board. I think I was talking about ESL Challenger Melbourne. Like, we had a lot of support for the teams there, especially the Australian teams as well as international teams. Got a lot of good feedback from the international teams as well. They said they really enjoyed it in Australia, and they said they would, like, some of them said they would do it again. Like, they may just sign up for it. So, you know, pretty good actually, pretty good feedback. You're really adding a monitor on that. They are getting cleaned up on their T side. Their T side has been very, very woeful. Okay, it's been absolutely diabolical. They've been getting no openings on either B or A. Okay. I am pimp here, okay? If you're trying to tell me to say other stuff, you are indirectly trying to make me worse at my job, okay? I love Pimp. Pimp is one of my favorite analysts. I like Launders too, okay? Launders is pretty good as well. And Maniac, okay? Maniac is actually really good. I remember when people were hating on Maniac because Roffico swings into the Tech 9. I didn't say you were wrong? Oh no, I went on to a tangent. That's definitely a tangent. Where like some guy was getting into Pimp over that comment he made about Na'Vi. That Na'Vi wouldn't be in the top 5 teams. Like, that's what he said after they won a major. He says, like, you know, I think this is a win for Na'Vi, but I don't think it's a Na'Vi era. I'm like, I actually agree with him on that, actually. I don't think it's an anyone era. Well, geez, these Tech 9 is doing a lot of damage. Lucas got the AK. He can't do anything with it in that 1v2. 7 rounds on the board for Deadweight. Deadweight, what a stellar CT side. Now, with Pimp got a lot of crap for that Na'Vi comment, even though he was completely and utterly correct to that Na'Vi comment, because Na'Vi aren't in the top 5. But I agree with him, because like that major could have been won by anyone. Like, you see how competitive it is at the top. You got like, you know, you got like your Spirit, you got your FaZe, and then you got everything else behind it, basically. Like, you got a lot of teams that could potentially win tournaments in those quarterfinal brackets. Like, quarterfinals are difficult in ESL. Like, every ESL competition, quarterfinals are difficult when you have FaZe, Spirit, Vitality, and Heroic, and all those other teams in one tournament. It is very difficult. Virtus Pro. You know, stuff like that. It is very difficult to win tournaments if all those teams are in it. Ooh, great peek by Rocky. They really need some rounds here, DXA, because seriously, they're not going to have much rope to play with onto the CT side if they don't get any. And you got the Mongols as well, but the Mongols have big issues. Like, they have severe lack of composure in playoff games. Still. Even though, of course, they won Mesa and they won Yala. Still lack of composure sometimes. Like, it's not all the time now, which is great. It's just some playoff matches that are just absolutely not good at all. And they've gotten to that B side, DXA, and, yep. It's exactly a round they needed, DXA, at this point. Just absolutely, bit by bit, cleaving them apart. Deadweight just can't do anything there. Just a save call. They isolated every player there from Deadweight in 1v1 duels. And that all started off with a rocky swing on towards B main. Oh geez, motion. Taking down Script from behind. Script's not even able to save a weapon. Hey, with ESL Challenger Melbourne, as I was talking about before, before I went on a tangent, very good tournament, okay? And I spoke to a lot of players that I said they would come back again. And, you know, I think the event went really well. We had a full stadium for that grand final as well, which was really, really good. You know, definitely amazing for that as well. Script should have a freebie here on Roffico, and he does. Geez, another smoke. That's actually a very, very good smoke for Script. He can once again take canals. They don't get a choice? No, they actually legitimately enjoyed it. Like, it's not because they're getting paid. They just actually legitimately enjoyed it. You know, the EU players don't like coming to Australia because of jet lag. I'm going to be completely honest to you. They say, like, jet lag ruins everything. That was, like, the #1 complaint from Apex and Aurora. party astronaut guys, they were used to it, like after a day or so. But that was the main complaints. Winnie's gonna get a freebie here because Kyo actually didn't check caverns for a bit. Didn't check caverns properly. Still gonna be up to motion here. He's seen Winnie's. Oh jeez, they both saw each other. Motion's not gonna win this. 8-3. And also gotta say as well, you know, talk to Stiko about it. Stiko doesn't beat around the bush. Like, he's no BS kind of person, okay? He'll tell you exactly what he thinks. A lot of them enjoyed it. They walked through a Molotov, and Sharky's got run. Chet's at the Julies, but Rofakos takes off his head. Counter Molotov coming in from Winnie. Winnie's trying to hold the site by himself. They're already all in. Winnie, oh geez, he's been mollied out as well, and that Molotov blocks his vision. Winnie trying to adjust his angle. Bomb's gonna be stopped by Woes. Bomb's lost on sight. They thought they were gonna have a plant. A lot of utilities still going off as an early rush into the A site. Now it's gonna be a case to recovering the bomb. Lucas got one. We'll be able to recover that bomb, but with how much is he gonna get? Winnie's got the double dink. Lucas taken out by Riley. It's just Rufflecoat left on the AWP. He's got one Rufflecoat. Can he do a bit more? Go for the wall bangs. Now goes to the Tech 9. He's going to push up. Actually been thrown in. He's going to tag up Winnie. Oh no, the HE went wayward. Rufflecoat going to plant the bomb. Going to fake out Winnie. Winnie's heard it. Rufflecoat going to fake it out again. Winnie just takes a step back every time, by the way. Like, every time it takes a step further back. Every time Rufflecoat fakes plants it, okay? And when he's just holding an angle, and Rufflecoat's just running all the way to B. Bomb's gonna be planted. Free plant for Rufflecoat. Now, Rufflecoat is gonna drop back to B main. Did he hear that? I don't think he did. Winnie in a favourable 1v1. Doesn't have a smoke on him, so he's got a contact. The problem is he has no idea where Rufflecoat is. Going for a fake defuse. Rufflecoat is not fooled by this. Sees Winnie anyway, and Winnie doesn't even expect Rufflecoat to be at B main, and this will be a 4th round for DXA. .84. Asking for headshots? Oh, man. You know the funny thing? The only way you can find headshots is on HLTV, okay? And people keep asking me for it. And he assists on Lucas. Lucas doesn't assist, okay? Oh, geez, that... The Glocks are running in. The Glocks have already done a batch of damage. Rocky only gets one. He's just cleaved. His head goes right off. And Rufflecoat doesn't get much damage at all. And they just stormed to the A site through cameras. Lucas coming in. He's trying to follow up. Lucas trying to stop the bomb from being planted. Has stopped the bomb from being planted for the meantime. Script takes down motion. Like, this time they're going for the default plant, and Lucas, well, Rufflecoat's credit out. Might stop the plant, does stop the plant. Now it's a 1v1 between Script and Rufflecoat. And Rufflecoat, he's clutched it out on 1v2. DXA on 5. Maybe we should get Valve onto him. You know if you get Valve onto him, he's never gonna get unbanned, right? I mean, you ever heard of I Buy Power? Love your Medium article as well. Oh, I enjoyed writing that article. I remember all the funny stuff that happened from ages ago, okay? As Rufflecoat just cleans up B main. The HNS one, I forgot to link the interview with him and Swibless. okay, is absolutely hilarious, that interview, okay? Script, giving a bit of hip action towards Ruffleco. I know Ruffleco called him handsome, Script, but come on, man, you don't have to show too much to him. Okay, puts 4 on the board. Let me find it. Let me find the H&S Swibbless interview. Let me find it. I'm not sure if it's this one, but I have to check after. But I'll link it like after this map. But it's so like, oh man. Basically, let's just give you a summary of the interview as Kira goes to XM. He basically said that he's gonna basically he's confident he's gonna beat the team, but his team's currently 0-3 and they hadn't won a map. And she's like, but your team hasn't won a map and it's currently 0-3. And like he had no answer. Winnie takes down Kiro. Ooh, tags up Lucas as well. Lucas is actually going to go in, but he was blinded by the flash. It was absolutely really hilarious, okay? And I gotta say right now, neither of them have lived that interview down since, okay? The interview that occurred. Lucas should be taken out by Winnie and is. And that means there's no defender in A. Motion. Trying to sneak in. He ain't going to be able to sneak in. Rocky takes on Riley. Could be a retake on the cards here. They might go for it. Witty on an aggressive angle. Drops off. Ruffleco unable to trade out. And that's going to be ending that retake. Unless Ruffleco does a miracle here. Definitely not. Let me see if this is the one, okay?
Okay, well...
Yeah, it is it. Okay, this is actually quite funny. This interview, okay? It is absolutely hilarious. Coach buff, you reckon? Maybe it's a coach buff, okay? I did talk to H&S about the interview, and he said he was trying to act confident despite they were 0-3, okay? Okay, so if you guys don't know, like, yeah, it's actually kind of funny. Sharkies, give him a 1-for-1. Care to trade out woes. There's going to be trades occurring all over the map, actually. The middle push doesn't go so well, and they're going to head towards A. Lucas on A by himself. But yeah, there's a lot of good things in there, like good people I've met, good people I've casted for and whatnot, people I've talked to and whatnot. Winnie, he knows he plays at default. Taken out by Motion. Script's giving a 2-for-2 trade. Lucas is still around on default. They're looking for him. He's getting played around here, Script. And DXA puts 7 on the board. Poor Script's feelings were being played with by poor Lucas there, okay? Lucas was, tugging him on like, a puppet on a string. What was the other one? Oh, I gotta say, I love Heku's enthusiasm for the Baltics. Like, my god, it's so infectious, okay? And then also, all the Russian teams would always play their games really early in advance, which is like Gambit and Amiga, so I like always casted their games. And there's also Havu as well, which I did cast a lot of. Like, Havu had, back in I think it was like 35 or 34, they had this miracle run, great 1 dig by Winnie there. They had this miracle run where they got second, and they were going to get ESL Pro League spots. But what happened in the end is, of course, ESL Pro League changed their structure. And Havu, like, this is like one of the most unbelievable parts of it all. And Havu were pretty pissed off. So what happened was that they changed ESL Pro League to the Louvre agreement that season. So they had, you know, teams that were partner teams. And one of those partner teams were Ents. And Ents withdrew from the league. Like, withdrew from MDL in the previous league. And it was such a gut-wrenching, you know, stab in the heart for Harvey. Because Harvey was going to qualify for ESL Pro League for their first time. And then in the end, they ditched Harvey. They put Harvey back to MDL. And put Ents into ESL Pro League, despite the fact Ents, like, withdrew from the ESL Pro League because they didn't make a... Well, they didn't want to play in MDL. 8 rounds for DXA. And also another esports team that was stuffed around by it was Big as well. Big were also going to qualify. So, like, during that time was so frustrating for both Big and Havu. Because they were 100% going to be in the ESL Pro League for Europe. And, like, Harvey made this miracle run where they beat Spirit. They beat another team as well. Because they lost to Force. But they beat Spirit, like a reverse sweep 2-1. Ooh, Sharky takes out Rocky. Kira's lucky to be alive here. The 4v5 Deadweight. If they do manage to sneak this round through... It could be huge. Kiro does a lot of damage, actually. However, Motion does get a trade over HE, but they lose another player in mid. And they might go straight towards A here. Lucas trying to get any information. He's just hoping that they went middle. To be fair, though, I think Havu never really recovered from that entire thing. Because Havu... I think Harvey withdrew from the MDL to play in Flashpoint. And obviously Flashpoint never really got off the ground. So, yeah, Harvey suffered greatly from that. And then, like, all their players and stuff like that moved on. To be fair, though, all their players that did move on had successful careers. You had, I think, it's Slowy, you know, coaching various teams now. You know, coaching that original Ents roster. And he's gone on to bigger and better things as well. He's done a really good job, as Deadweight will take 10 rounds here. I do remember talking to a lot of the Apex and Nordavind guys as well. I was trying to get an interview for Nordavind as they qualified. We're trying to get, who was it? I think it was not HS, it was someone else. Because HS was on that roster initially that qualified for ESA Prem, where Nordavind won the entire advanced season without dropping a map in Europe, which is incredible, okay? In Europe. They had Rubino, Halzerk, HS. I'm forgetting the other two players that they had. Because a lot of these players in particular are now on other teams, other than Croman. Because now a lot of these players on other teams that picked them up. Unfortunately, I'm going to say for Rubino, his career ended because he had to have a wrist operation. And then that team was just basically picked for parts. They really didn't get back into it in Nordavent. And then they made 0-0 Nation basically as that Nordavent teams fell apart. It's really, really sad to see. And you had Juan Flatrow. I remember watching him for my first time. They had him as a stand-in for Phoenix, which was Espelon. So basically, I think Spellin had the spot. And they weren't going to get through. Like, they were having to play stand-in after stand-in because a lot of players were also being picked for parts as well. And they picked up a Macedonian named Juan Flatrow. So not Macedonian, sorry, Kosovan. And on his first game as a stand-in, Flatrow got 30 kills. Okay, Flatrow had a 30 kill game. Trying to survive. Rocky does get a 1-for-1, but they're crunching him towards B quick. Flashbang comes out for Motion. Motion dodges through the smoke. They don't see Motion, but Sharky gets a nails a quick no-scope. Lucas trying to get the planter, but can't. Now it's going to be a 2v2 retake. Kira's got the AWP. And they know where Kyo is in caverns, but they don't know where anyone else is. Kyo's being smoked off. Flashbang gonna be thrown in by Lucas. Trying to guard blind Mr. Sharky, but Mr. Sharky uses that pillar. And Kyo, I don't think he's gonna get far. Winnie should have his angle. Actually, no, he doesn't. Kyo was standing there, but Deadweight put 11 on the board. But yeah, Flatrow got like 30 kills. So basically this team was Spellin, Thomas, Flatrow. I'm trying to think of the other players. But of course, they got picked apart. So, you know, obviously Thomas went to another team. Flatrow didn't go to another team. Phoenix fell apart at that point because they didn't have enough players to form a core. Because they got put to relegation and obviously they withdrew. There's a lot of teams like that. Then you have Team Spirit. Team Spirit was an interesting one, okay? Had SDY, had Magix, had Chopper, had Disbalance. Magix has been in that roster for a very long time, by the way. I think about 5 or 6 years. They also had Mir in that roster. That was so underrated. And they got second place. Like, basically, I think Spirit v Force went on for like 28, 26, I believe. Rufflecoat was just waiting to take out Hanson there. But Mr. Sharky was making sure that was never meant to be. A lot of my EU experiences is when the ESL or ESA Prem was BO1. And then it turned to BO3 and they only played at certain times. It was very hard to get a reschedule. What a lineup for script. Motion. So if we can... not gonna happen. 12 rounds to Deadweight. No guns recovered. I remember, I think one night in particular, I started casting from 8 PM my time to 1 AM my time. 5 games back to back to back. Of ESA Prem. Like with ESA Prem, this is actually quite funny, by the way, because someone pointed this out. So obviously, if you guys don't know who Vortex is a long time ago. But so basically, you had to have your minutes logged previously of casting and whatnot, and it's put onto a spreadsheet. And essentially, what happened ages ago is that I casted more games and more minutes than Vortex did. Like, they had a company of casters, and I'd casted more hours. Great work by Rocky there. Drops into Canal, takes down script. I had more minutes casted than all of their casters combined. To be fair, it's because I didn't cast any NA or AU CS. But it was fairly interesting on how much CS I casted. So I know they tried to get into AU, but it wasn't going to happen. Wasn't going to happen. To be fair, I think they quit after like a couple of days or weeks because their viewership wasn't there. So they give me a third map, most likely at this stage. Well, Motion's should get through. Jeez, that spray was terrible from Winnie. Molotov's going to be thrown in, and it's going to be Lucas with the MP9. We could have a couple more rounds here. Because the MP9, it could be strong on that angle. Rocky of the trade, but traded out by Woes. Oh, jeez, Kyo misses a scout shot. To be fair, that scout shot wouldn't have been enough anyway. Counter Molotov's been thrown in, a fake plant. Pete Cheese going to be thrown in. Great work by Kyo, by the way. Kyo's making this happen. But Woes has got an AK, and that's all he needs to do. It's going to be 13-8. I know I was talking a lot of, waffle, I suppose, during that, but great work by Deadweight there. I think Deadweight deserve it. I think Deadweight were going to win based on that CT side alone. DXA did have, you know, a very, very good CT side at the start of it, but I just don't think they were going to be able to match it. Main reason I'm going to say they won't be able to match it at all is just, like, you give away 8 CT rounds... It's just never going to end well for you, okay? Like, never going to end well for you in Anubis. And I think that T side Anubis needs a lot more. Because they let Deadweight take canals at least 3 or 4 times, okay? And that's not good at all. Like, if you let them take canals and take uppers and lowers, it's pretty bad, okay? I'm going to be honest, it's pretty bad. So, DXA definitely need to work on their offensive because yeah, you can't have these guys getting 8 rounds on you, okay? Like if they get 8 rounds on you, it's just like rip, you're dead, to be honest. And of course, Deadweight punished them as well. It's only gonna be a matter of time, even though they won pistols and won the anti-eco afterwards. It's only gonna be a matter of time before Deadweight will get their T-side rocking because like T-side Anubis is very, very easy to control. And you know, Deadweight played very well that map in particular. Like I say. Winnie continued, being obviously one of the top fraggers as well. He's playing, you know, a very, really good BO3 so far. Obviously, same with Ruffleco as well. Ruffleco is another shining light. Both of those two at the moment are in the MVP category for the series so far. And DXA won both pistols, which DXA don't normally win both pistols. So it's actually funny that Deadweight lost both pistols to them, which is funny because DXA don't win crap in pistol round. But yeah, so overall, I'd say, you know, Deadweight was just much better on the CT side. They pretty much like just laid out the map. All Deadweight have to do is just have a alright T side, and that's it. Congrats on the MTG gift bundle. I can't believe I won that. Okay, I'm gonna start building a mono blue deck now. Okay, I don't know how to play mono blue, but you know, control decks sound fun. But at the same time, I feel like a massive griefer by playing blue. But we'll see what happens, okay? We'll see what happens. Mono blue for Commander? I have no idea. I know Magic has so many different playstyles. But yeah, we'll see. I have no idea how like mono blue goes in like competition or anything like that. I remember back in the day, it was like, I think it was like 5th Dawn, which is ages ago. And I remember like people having like 3 colors of decks because you had to have like, you know, forest, mountains, and I think it was plains. So yeah, like I remember that back in the day we had to have 3 types and like the cards were golden and whatnot. And I'm just sitting here being like, oh god, like I can only imagine how much chaos that thingo. With 5th Dawn you had a lot of artifact lands. You did, because the mono blue deck was what was it? It was reshape and all that stuff, and like you had a lot of artifact lands. You can always tap, and artifacts are worth 0. Who's winning? It's currently 1-1 between Deadweight and DXA at the moment, with Deadweight winning Anubis 13-8. And we are going to go to a quick break. Overall, I would say if we are going to say, if I'm going to say anything in particular, that like Deadweight get a bit of momentum heading to this last map. But I think Deadweight controlled Anubis a lot better. I think that Anubis pick was a lot stronger for Deadweight, and it definitely showed there. Did you run into any affinity decks back in 5th Dawn? I played Yu-Gi-Oh mainly, so I didn't really play too much into Magic. I played mostly like Draft and stuff like that, Draft and Sealed. But I didn't go into any like competitive tournament to Magic. I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh instead, because I was there for the Yu-Gi-Oh Nationals and whatnot. So yeah, like pretty much the only reason I was playing Magic is because the Yu-Gi-Oh Nationals are happening at the same time, and I didn't get deep enough to be competing on day 2, I think it was, of the Yu-Gi-Oh Nationals. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I went to Yu-Gi-Oh Nationals with a non-meta deck, okay? Everyone was playing fucking hand control, which is like the most boring deck to play. And I was like 13 and 12 at the time, so it's just like, yeah. Like I didn't know any better, so I just played what I felt comfortable playing. Anyways guys, I'm going to take a quick break as we get to our final map, which is going to be map number 3. I love Rogue Brews. I was playing a Fiend Beatdown deck, so I know Beatdown was kind of the meta, but a Fiend Beatdown deck was not the meta. It was like kind of an offshoot of it. Anyways, be right back soon. Okay, guys, we're gonna be back with Australia's favourite map, and it's gonna be dun 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 Mirage. It's the only map that Australia plays, okay? And just as everyone knows, we'll be here forever, okay? There are no other maps, only Mirage, okay? Only Mirage. Lock in? Maybe. Lock in? Will they lock in though, okay? Like I say, all DXA need is for Witty to not lock in, okay? That's pretty much it, given Dust 2 an aimer map. It was just Witty carrying everyone over the line. DXA all lock in but can't lose. I'm not sure. Well, like, Deadweight. God. Get nothing on that insult because it's hard to insult. Let's read through some of the articles. I gotta say, big shout out to Robin and Torben, okay? So if you guys don't know, okay, so with a lot of my ESL close qualifier, before I met Mod, I was DMing the content team for DreamHack, because obviously I get a content spot at DreamHack Winter for 2019. And I was asking them, being like, hey, do you guys know anyone in the esports part of DreamHack? So I could class some close qualifiers, and that's when I got in touch with Robin and Torben, and they referred me to Mod. And that's how I got some of the close qualifiers for EU. That was actually a lot of fun. And the funny part is, they had their official cast. Okay, this is a weird part about DreamHack. They had their official cast, like they had Mouse v Endpoint, and they had their official cast on another game. And I was like really confused. I'm like, why aren't you guys casting Mouse v Endpoint? And they gave it to me, and I'm just like, okay, I'll take it. Like, I just don't know why your official team's not on it. Because that was an absolute great map. I think Endpoint won 2-0. It was an absolute great series. Here we go. OT. You know this is going to go to OT, right? They're going to start stabbing each other. Okay, looks like Deadweight's going to win this knife round. Or maybe. How good is Lucas's right clicks? Not very good, okay? That's all we need to know. Is Deadweight win this knife round? But basically, the big upset was that Endpoint won Train against Mouse. And I said at the start, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Endpoint upset this, because Endpoint and Mouse have similar map picks. Because Mouse picked Vertigo and Endpoint picked Train. Because Endpoint played Train a lot. And Endpoint won 2-0. And that's the game where Flames fucking popped off. Like, it was the game that Flames just clicked with the rest of the team. And they just went absolutely insane. It was really good to watch. In the OG days, okay? There's games that I've casted. Oh jeez, that's a bit I gotta say, that was a bit awful. From Deadweight. I think they only connected about 2 to 3 bullets. Profico. They've been cleaner, DXA, and they're gonna go into A site for free. They can't do anything, Deadweight. They're so deep in middle. They're so deep in A. Yeah, it's a game where Flames just went, yeah, pretty much. I think Flames got like a 30k. Like, they were talking up Flames previously, but Flames just wasn't connecting. Like, Flames wasn't having really good performances. Like, he was being, like, they were saying he was the next star player and whatnot, and he was just being average. And in that game on Vertigo against Mouse, he just absolutely killed them. Like, he was basically out dueling Rop, Script, Mr. Handsome's got 2 already. 3v3, Rufflecoat needs to be clean, isn't. Being attacked on stairs, Rocky takes out Script. Smoke on the bomb already. Rufflecoat's got the second, he's going to go in. They're going to go for the defuse there. Winnie cut short by Rocky. It'll be a first round for DXA as they take the first round on Mirage. Oh yeah, Flames I think got 30k on that map in particular on Vertigo. Was out dueling Rops, was out dueling, I believe. It was absolutely slapping, Chris J. Oh, now I remember. I was casting Epicenter as well from the Australian stream. That was pretty good. I was producing and casting at like 10 PM. Because I think it was Mitch from Capping TV. Like, wanted me like to cast Epicenter and whatnot. And I was casting with, I think it was like Cyber Waste, another guy, and Chris DeCasto. This was ages ago as well. So I cast, I think, Heroic Mouse. I think I like cancelled it after like the semi-finals because it was like getting to 1 AM for me. But it was a really, really fun event to cast. We didn't get paid at all for it in the end. So yeah. But you know, casting Epicenter was good enough for me. We actually watched the intro cinematic as well. It was one of the best intro cinematics I've thoroughly enjoyed. As Riley pushes through A main, he knows no one's an A main and knows it can't be an A side hit. But there's motion seen the shadow, so that's a dead Riley. They even had the simple 1v2 on it. Winnie. Well, given that this already it's a force up. And they're just making sure that no one else is on A. Jeez, got to say Rocky got a bit of a wake up call from motion there. Like, look awake, gentlemen. A lot of these things that I'm talking about before COVID as well. There were some of the tough times as well, which was the DreamHack closed qualifiers. One of the first closed qualifiers I did for AU. And so mod advertised he wanted like AU closed qualifiers, and a lot of the Danes that I know and whatnot, like, hey bro, like, you know, hey, the closed qualifiers are coming up, you know, mod's advertising for it. So basically a DM mod, great Mag 7, I love the Mag 7, one of my favorite. Mag 10's gonna be picked up. So mod was asking about it, and I assumed everyone knew about it, so I'm just like, okay, I'll just sign up and that's it. Jeez, great work by Script. That's gonna be $900 dues in there as well, and Script's gonna dodge all the bullets. But yeah, so what happened was that I turned out to be the only one casting the close qualifiers because nobody followed Mod on Twitter. And I felt really bad for it because a lot of people were wanting, you know, IPs off me and whatnot. And none of the Danes are awake at 12 PM my time because I know it's 4 AM their time. So I felt like really, really awful during that. I was the only one casting DreamHack close qualifiers for Oceania because this is ages ago, by the way. And I still feel really bad about it to this day. Now someone may be like, oh, shouldn't the casters responsible wanted to cast it or whatnot? And I'm like, yeah, they should, but like at the same time, like, you know, I could have done something about it. He's dead. He's not gonna expect Script there, and Script gets a free AK. Because there's a lot of argy-bargy about it on Twitter. Jeez, this is going to be a bit chaotic here. Mr. Sharky's got 1, and they're going to lose against a Mag 7 and a bunch of USPs. DXA have kindly donated 2 AKs. And they have the bomb as well. Bombs in B site. Boy, I just remember it was like Conky and a few others tweeting, being like, you know, I'm going to get these close qualifier IPs and whatnot. And I'm just sitting there trying to get IPs dished out to Eddie and dished out to Mizzy during that time. Ruffleco sneaking through. In ladder room, he's not going to find an opening so far. Then in the end, they were all ready for, I think it was next DreamHack close qualifier. Like, I made sure that everyone saw the tweet, everyone saw the Discord, retweeted it like 2 to 3 times. I felt it was like off. I felt like people were just talking about behind me in the scene. Thinking I was going to be like super scummy for what I did. Even though, like, I didn't know. I actually honestly did not know. But in the end, the closed qualifiers became a different beast altogether, where they locked them in closed IPs. They actually paid for all the official broadcasts of closed qualifiers. Because previously, open and closed qualifiers were all open IP. Like, they were all open IP. And then they put them onto an official broadcast as well. I think it was probably after the initial European qualifier for the DreamHack Opens, when my endpoint and mouse stream, I got like 11k viewers at one point. It was absolutely insane. Like, the viewership was incredible. Deadweight, we're going to put 2 rounds on the board and build up that bank account. Fended off DXA so far. Actually, no, it was an average of 16k viewers on endpoint via mouse, with the highest being 21k during that game on my close qualifier stream. I applied for partner, by the way, after that stream. Did not get partner. They said it was a one-off increase in viewership. Which they went wrong. But anyway. Rocky spots a player ticket. He's a dead man. I think, not sure if he was playing 4 by 3, but he really should have seen Winnie at Shadow. That's going to be second round on the board for Deadweight. Pressure's getting to them. Could be a timeout here. I want to check something. A lot of them are talking in chat. You don't lose anything by trying? No, it's checking the in chat. What's going on? Oh, no. They're actually talking some good stuff. Sorry, they had a tech pause for a bit. Let's get back into the game. You don't lose anything by trying? Oh, definitely not. I'm very sure I'm not going to get partner on Twitch because they just think I'm embedded. They were talking about Winnie being insane, by the way. Winnie gets double dinked by Rocky, and that might be a stop. It is going to be a stop. Deadweight take the lead 3-2. No, I don't think I can get partner on Twitch. Like I say, I think the NA and EU teams, like, they don't look at embedding too much compared to the AU partnership team. The AU partnership team look at embedding quite a bit. The EU and NA ones don't. So I saw Floofy's get partner, and Floofy's, all he does is cast. Okay, and obviously embedding from HLTV and whatnot. I basically told him, don't expect to get partner, but be happy if you do. Because, like, I get denied all the time from embedding. To be fair, with my content, I gotta be, like, more entertaining or something like that in particular. I'm just too quiet a lot of the time. And sometimes you get sucked into thinking like you're creating something, but you're trying to do a quick viewership scheme kind of shit. Like, you know, obviously giveaways and whatnot. I did giveaways during COVID because I still had work during the time, like games that I thoroughly enjoyed and whatnot. That was pretty good. I met a few guys doing that. Some few permanent viewers as well. Winnie, you get so much easy kills here. Winnie gets the opening pick on Lucas, and that's the bomb dropped, but I don't think that bomb is going to be as hurt as much as these guys think. Riley's checking short, doesn't see anything. I don't think Riley realizes that Rufflego's actually snuck in fire middle. Woes. Actually, he's got this bomb dropped short. Sharky misses a shot. That's very unlike Sharky. Tries to go for a no-scope. He goes down. That bomb is now recoverable, by the way, due to that CT smoke. Ooh, very, very risky peek from Motion there. He might get caught. We've got the ticket player out in the open. That's a deadly flash, but Motion should get the bomb planted for default. The ticket player isn't going to peek, and the ticket player, when he tries, but he dies. And I don't know how they snuck away with that bomb. Especially when Motion gave a bit of pip action towards Woes there. Woes could have actually stomped it. Ruffleco's got one. Woes, he knows where Ruffleco is at ticket. But he's going to be caught at... Oh, he's going to clear out Palace. So Ruffleco's going to be ready for this. Woes, he can jump over the boxes. Oh, no. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Picks the wrong side. And it's going to be 3 rounds on the board for DXA. And Ruffleco's going to let him know about that one. Just looks the wrong way. Dude, these guys are liking each other, man. They're giving each other big hype ups in the chat. Like, seriously, like, all the chat and whatnot, it's not even trash talk. It's just like, damn, that was sick. Damn, that was amazing. And stuff like that. Riley just checking unders. Doesn't see anyone at unders yet. Yeah, just waiting for the connector player to sneak onto the other side. He's just waiting. He knows Mr. Sharky wants to do it. Got one in the ladder room being Woes at the moment. He's just chilling. That's a deep nade. That. Molotov, my smoke thrown in as well. Alright, it's because Deadweight. It's probably caps lock vanilla. Okay, 100% caps lock. 2 seconds, let me find it out. It is 100% caps lock because the W isn't capitalized. There we go. This HUD is cap sensitives, by the way. Sharky, looking for Ruffleco. This is going to be such a nervous duel for Sharky. Such a nervous duel, because that smoke goes away. If Sharky's not focusing on the right area, Molotov thrown in, and Ruffleco is not going to swing on it. He's going to hear Sharky back out. I don't think they realize that Ruffleco is actually in this window here. He's heard Riley as well. Script's got one. Riley's going to peek. Script's got a second as well. The backstab. Ruffleco doesn't win the duel at window. But they're going to accelerate here, coming in towards the A site. But Winnie from Shadow, not checking Shadow, is going to be their downfall. And it's going to be a 4th round for Deadweight. They really need to check Winnie. That Shadow. That's the second time when Winnie's got a 2k or something like that from Shadow. Stop. Just got to check it. Oh, jeez. Looking on my other monitor, Elige got an amazing 3k for Complexity. And Complexity are leading 8-3 on Inferno. Make that 4 actually now. Now in this game, DXA and Deadweight 4-3 in a big lock. Ruffleco gets the opener, takes out Riley in middle. He is ready. The kick 9s are churning. The blood is heating up. And ready. The adrenaline's pumping. M4 being picked up. Riley's M4 actually dropped out of middle. Which means it's going to be a rifle picked up at least. Hearing Ruffleco make a noise. And I'm going to say they have to back up. Script goes down. Mr. Handsome loses his weapon. That's another weapon picked up. Bo's playing on an off angle at balcony. But they're not targeting the B bomb site. They're heading over towards A. The A players are dropping back. They believe the B hit, given the recent pick. Witty rotating towards market. And it's just going to be Mr. Sharky at ticket. And he's going to be either mollied or... I don't have a smoke. He could be just smoked off. WS takes down Lucas. Shark takes down Rocky. No trade potential in that. Bomb will get planted though. For triple. Ruffleco takes down Winnie. That could be around here. Gun could be picked up as well, but unlikely. Tech 9 picked up though. Drop that. Oh, snags the M4. Woes can be pissed off about that one. He just grabs the M4. Woes, is he going to go through murder hole? Sharky being tagged up. He is going to try to, but it's not going to happen. Sharky going for the defuse. He gets on site. The DXA wrap it up. 4 rounds on the board, and that Tech 9 buy comes very successful. 2 M4s and AWPs recovered. Mission accomplished for DXA there. They get a bit of a boost in the money. And 4-4 Deadweight looking a bit of an eco. Harris very toxic, by the way. Damn, people are like really going hard on Zuko. Maybe Zuko should have picked a better anime name. Maybe Zuko's anime name. Maybe, you know, think of strong male antagonists, you know. Vash, the Stampede. No, that's a strong one. Naruto? Sasuke? Nah, Sasuke, nah. Jiraiya? Yeah, maybe. Kakashi? That sounds good. Goku? Vegeta? Zoro? Maybe Judai? You want to go into the Yugo franchise? Janucci? Sure. Okay. You know what? Actually, Itachi, okay? Bit of Rocky and script action here. Both players get worse for wear. No, you know, Itachi sounds like a good name, okay? Itachi. Maybe Shiro? Why is he having a picture of Zuko then? Yeah, that's actually a good question. Sorry, towards connector. Molotov in towards connector as well. Ruffleco's looking for players. And he hears something burning, but funnily enough, is actually the Molotov sound on the smoke that's burning. Riley, with only a 5-7, could win this. He is going to win this. Oh, he does win it. That's M4 picked up. This can't be happening, bro. Riley, he's going to get burnt. He's going to swing out, but Kyo is going to cook him. And And Kia is indeed cooking. Do they check Winnie at Shadow? They better check Winnie at Shadow. And Lucas does check Shadow. And Script drops with the AWP as well. Okay, if he's named after Danny Zico, okay, you know, obviously the guy from Greece, why not Toretto? How about Dom from Fast and the Furious, okay? Lucas, lurking connect. He's heard Sharky. Doesn't win the duel. This could be a retake here. Motion's been seen dropping into default. Molotov's thrown towards. Oh, geez, actually, think he's in Palace. Got one. Motion might get a second here. It's actually bought time. Gonna buy a lot more time. WS is trying to run, but Motion's not gonna let him run, is he? No, he's not gonna let him run. And basically, Motion. Jeremy's put a 5th round for DXA. He might go down at the bomb too, and he does. Big 1v2 clutch for Motion. A lot of huge rounds here from these players. Do I have Zuko on Twitter? I'll be fine. Okay, do I have Zuko on Twitter? I think it's AU Zuko. Yeah, there it is, okay. Gonna meme him. Sharky taking a few grenades. Looking towards middle and, well, he's been smoked off now. I still gotta write a recap after this. About this game and also about the KZG game. I've written it about everything else but this game and the KZG game. Also gotta send my details to Mav because I think, you know, Mav's like, oh yeah, send an invoice. Me forgetting to send the invoice. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Rafako's being dinked, and I don't think James realizes that he got dinked from short, but he's gonna check both places instead. I can see this match going to OT. Unless DXA has a dismal T side, or has a dismal CT side. Great trade by Winnie. Rocky making a lot of noise. Script caught out by Kia at short. And Rocky still making a lot of noise. Almost takes down Riley at bench. Jeez, Kia's gonna trade out. Kia's just like, yeah, I'll do it myself, buddy, okay? I'm doing everything here. I'm the entry, I'm the AWPer, I'm the trader. And 6 rounds of DXA. You know, how DXA works, okay? There's 4 warm bodies here. And then there's Kia, okay? He's entry, IGL, AWP, and lurk, okay? That's Kia, okay? He's every role. And these guys, just, you know, they fill in the blanks. They're making up the numbers, okay? According to Kia, of course, okay? Oh, he's 1D like that. Oh, boy. That was a beautiful 1D by Riley. Say that again? Okay, he's everything, okay? He's the one that gets caught out of position as well, Wolf, okay? As I said, it works really well. He is everything. He's the AWP, IGL, entry, trader, lurker. Gets caught out of position, gives the AWP away. Yeah. I think I got it right. I did, you know. Tell me where I'm wrong, if I said he was everything. Cast a curse at it again, by the way. They're going to enter onto that B site. Woes has no clue that they could be entering on B. Oh, geez, Ralph will go back. He still loses that duel. Motion. They know he's here. They know when he's here. When he's even reloaded. Riley goes down. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, but he's still alive? How is he still alive? Yeah, that's a bit BS, to be honest. They know he's at connector. They just don't know where the other players are. Ball banged. Oh, they've seen the last player. And that player's definitely dead because he's out in the open. Script. It's just Winnie with an AK and he's just running. Este's agreed to do the interviews after ECL games next season. Nah, Tito told me that you're going to do all the interviews, Cons. He said every last interview, whether you like it or not. That's what Tito said. He even gave me the spreadsheets. He even gave the spreadsheets of which games they're likely to win. I don't speak English, sorry. You can't do this when you spoke perfect English just then. It's typing. I don't like this game anymore. This game hurts my, you know. Maybe you put this in TTS, text to speech. Oh jeez, Elige got 159 ADR on the server and complexity 113.3 on Inferno. Hassie is off, AWP Sam is on it now. Mate, how can you take the AWP off Hassie after he played very well against Keo? Gets used to the AWP and you put some hooks onto it. Ouch. Cons is gonna be like, we need a secondary AWPer now, so Sam, it's your turn. It's only DXA online. Jeez, you're really getting into Kira's confidence there. Mate's never gonna be smiling, man. He's never gonna be smiling. Roffico and Sharky having a little casual duel, having casual chit chat between the apartments and the van. Roffico is telling Sharky that he's took in his parking spot in the van there. You know, it's his parking spot. He paid for it. And Motion somehow has taken out Riley. And he's been traded out, which is fairly interesting. But HG is going to land at Winnie. And Winnie is very lucky that he didn't die there because he was walking towards that nade like a moth to a flame. Or moth to an electric light that just zaps him. Sharky on a pixel angle from jungle. Who will he catch? Roffico takes down Winnie, and that's basically a mercy killing at this stage. Do they expect Sharky there? And Sharky's got the bomb dropped out in no man's land. Molotov's going to be thrown in, and Sharky's going to be so off the angle that's not going to be funny, and that bomb may be recovered. Looking to be recovered, will be recovered. And they know Sharky's in jungle. Sharky's got the 5-7 out. Flashbang going to be thrown in, and in fact, they're going to fake out Mr. Sharky. Mr. Sharky will come to balcony, and Rocky's going to be like, hey, buddy. And it's going to be up to Woes to clutch a 1v3. And DXA, that's gone out to a huge lead here on Mirage T side. Woes, is he going to check Shadow? Because not many people have been checking Shadow today. So Woes is going to check Connector. Doesn't see anyone. He's not checking Shadow. Is he checking Shadow though? Going for the smoke onto the bomb. Woes grabs one. Going to try and defuse it. Lucas is going to deny all of it. It's going to be an 8th round for DXA. And they switch sides at the half. And Rufflecoat is fragging out. 8-4. DXA in the lead. OT Esports in the lead, taking on Deadweight. Not OT Esports. Oh no, they need 2 more for Blitz. Harbour, Vanilla, and Bruges. They need red through, i.e. Duncan, clearly. Duncan to IGL. Oh man. I know I'm laughing about it, but you know, red through IGL might work actually. Duncan's probably in chat being like, geez, I'm being like called out by Josh. I don't know. Lucas. Well, eventually he gets the shot off. Lucas, the dualies are working. The dualies had a few planks in them. Gets a quick 2k. Bomb's going to be planted at triple, and DXA were thinking, hey, it's definitely going to be B, guys. B, 100% B. But it was actually A. And they go for a retake. All 4 players a ticket. Flash goes in. They seem to play a connector. And they could pick up Lucas's dualies because they're going for the fake defuse. And they've picked up the dualies. Or Rufflecoast had the dualies, and that connected jiggle peak is looking pretty sweet. And yeah, I think they're going to go for the defuse here. Full fake defuse. In fact, Kira's just basically won the round for them. Nine rounds on the board for DXA. I don't know what happened there, but Kyo seemed to know that they were coming out of Ticket and Palace. A big brain play. It was really interesting, okay? They come in the Mac 10s, a 1-for-1 trade. Force up comes in. Or Deadweight. Oh, the HG's going to reveal Mr. Sharky. Mr. Sharky's deer in the headlights moment there. Now Rocky. Oh, we've seen it. Great 1D from Script. The running, jumping MP9. We'll trade him out. Kyo under a lot of pressure. Jeez. But no, Lucas able to take down the Rowdy Riley there. And it's all up to Winnie. Which I gotta say is pretty safe hands, actually. Winnie. Takes out Kyo. Looking for the other two at the moment. He's got the bomb. The rotation's coming. Motion of the MP9. Kyo's... Well, Winnie's lurking around. Oh, jeez. Almost takes out Motion. That would have been huge. Goes for the bomb plant, fakes it out. Checking Ticket. He's not sure about Ticket. Lucas has spotted him and no bomb plant. 10 rounds for DXA. They navigate their way through a force buy. DXA look at the stomp at the moment. They've got 6 rounds up. Big round here for DXA. Deadweight have put some deagles in. Now, Ruffleco, he sees the A main player. Ooh, Shane's gonna be caught out by the Palace player, but Riley unable to take the shot. Rocky, it's creeping a bit closer. Script gets a 1 dig. And they might be going towards B here. The problem is that Bomber's not gonna make it. Rocky's ready. Oh no, Rocky's not ready! But he's separated. No, he gets 1 digged! But that bomb's not going to get to the site. He's going to deal with 2 players now. Script's going to 1 dig it short. Oh, no. They had everything going for them, but the bomb's lost in TV room. And now Script, he's going to try to do this with an MP9. 55 seconds on the clock. He makes a noise. Kyrio's got all the utility in the world. He can smoke this up again, by the way. Oh no, he uses smoke. Kyo checking the top of the smoke. Script doesn't want to give away his shadow. It's drilled in the leg. Going to be 11th round on the board for DXA. DXA, I believe, have won 8 rounds in a row. Deadweight gets their guns ready. Sharky with the scout. It looks like a scout, but it was actually an orb. Kyo, this did the orb in the other area in apps. Weirdy's got to be careful. The 8, careful. Kyo, a dagger to the heart. He's got that apartment on lock. Sharky on the off angle. He's waiting for Kyo. Kyo's approaching the angle a bit aggressively. He should have seen Kyo there. Kyo on the off angle. This is the problem. How are they going to slice out Kyo here? Kyo's going to peek into this. Oh, no. But Sharky's very lucky he got legged there. And very lucky that Woes didn't get collided here. And that's they're beyond the B site. They won't be throwing a bomb into the apartments. And this could get awful. Executes come in. They got to pick up that bomb. Sharky's at least made it a 3v3. Can't make it worse. Rough goes down that short. Looking towards market. Sharky's doing his best. And it's all up to the flank of Rocky. And I don't think that's going to go very far. And Rocky's just like, yeah, I thought this was going to go good. And he's just like, yeah, we're not doing this. And Deadweight get their 5th. Crucial gun round that they needed to win. Well, they're still going after Rocky. Rocky's still running. He's on the run. And I've got to say, it's either Palace or A main. And he gets into Palace, but he's gonna hear it. If he's gonna survive or not, it's gonna be the next thing here. Script. They haven't checked Palace yet. They are going to now. Just gonna survive 7 seconds. He's just gonna get a kill out here, and he won't survive. No AWP saved. And Rocky goes down. Surrounded at every angle. Had to get a collat to survive. DXA force up. They force up. FAMAS at M4. Obviously it's a double eco, so yeah, forcing up is the right option. Oh, the boost! Oh, Lucas so close to get an opening pick. So close. Off we go here. The players back out of A main. Trying to catch a player mid-nade. Riley looking at Pal as he goes down. Off we goes, got him. Gobbled him up. And that's going to be a AK picked up. They've actually given the M4 to Rocky. Deadweight got mid control. Crucial couple of seconds here. Crucial round. They don't want to lose anymore. Ocean. He saw at least 2 of them. The 5-7. On a more aggressive angle. Spots a leg at short. Trying to get a bit more information. He spots a player and connect. He knows at least 2 at middle. Rufflecoat goes down with the AK. As the AK dropped. Lucas doesn't want to bother with it. A's been taken. Smoke's gonna be flashbang's gonna be thrown in as well as a smoke. Rocky knows the players at ticket at least. Bro's gonna be very careful here. Sharky's not gonna name Kieran, it's gonna probably be a safe call. Lucas on the off angle. Looking for Sharky. Will he find Sharky? Missed shot, but Sharky would definitely find him, but nah. However, Script on the lurk. They won't be expecting this lurk here. Rocky's going to be very careful here. Rocky's been seen. I think he's seen Script as well. He's going to hold the line. Script doesn't win the duel. It's an AK dropped. Is Lucas going to live, though? That's the main question. Lucas is going to have to just hide. And Lucas will be fine. 6 rounds with Deadweight, but 2 rifles recovered. And they've got a Deagle on Lucas as well. They can chuck away the Deagle for a USP around. That's what Kiri does. He's like, give me the Deagle. Lucas jumping into Palace. Is Riley going to hear that? I think Riley caught an image. It's a 1-for-1 in Palace. Early smoke. Didn't lose anything. They only lost a USP in that. Rocky's picked up the AK. Rocky actually always had the AK. Rocky on the off angle. Did they check Rocky? Rocky's done a bit of damage already, but the short player is going to take care of Rocky. Ocean's been taken care of, and that is probably going to be a save call. I think Kieran might just go straight to Palace and pick up the gun there. Straight to Palace, there you go. Deadweight making a comeback on Mirage, and it could be OT for Mirage. Luca's going to pick up the AK, and the M4 is going to be recovered by Kyo. They've still got the Deagle and Kyo as well, but I have a buy coming in. Hey, I can say right now, Deadweight can gamble a couple of rifles. They can gamble a couple of rifles.
Terrorists win.
Gave me a tech pause here. Okay, let's see what the tech pause is going to be about. Okay, guys, I've got to go into chat. Got to make sure the IP doesn't leak, you know. Let's see. Okay, never mind. And tech pause is happening at the moment because 2 players have to go to the loop. Nothing too exciting, okay? Nothing too exciting. It's actually quite funny. Script said emergency apparently, which is interesting. $11-7. Rifles are out. Both teams with a buy. DXA get their buy in quite a while after going onto a double eco. Rose takes a bit of damage, but not too significant. Motion on off angle. Winnie's gonna molly him out, and Motion's gonna have to drop off, and Winnie's gonna cut his legs off basically. The ragdoll. Roffelco tries to get one back, but unable to. Oh, just misses out on Woes there, not looking. Trying to get a trade back at least. Kier is he gonna brave that smoke? Jeez, he's looking at it. Winnie. Oh, Kier goes down. Is Winnie ready for this? Winnie's hips showing, and Roffelco's gonna at least get one. Mr. Handsome ready to trade Roffelco out. Looking towards stairs is Mr. Sharky. They've got the entrance here, and Lucas can't do anything. Double player ticket. They're trying to bait a second player to go ticket. They will not expect Lucas to be here. 2v4, and I think it's going to be a save call here. Lucas has a smoke and a kit, can go for this ninja. He actually can go for this ninja, but Riley has to take care of him first. Riley tags up Lucas, and now he's going to be interested. Riley's caught. And yeah, now Lucas definitely can't do this. He's got to get out. He's going to at least keep players on the side. Rocky does take down Woes, but that's what it's going to be. And Rocky gets killed by the bomb as well as Riley. It's nothing saved. And Deadweight has got an anti-eco coming up. It's going to be an interesting round. Do they buy up in this? Or do they just go for a half buy? Most likely a half buy. Because the money situation isn't that bad. Here's some 5-7s. Poor Keo, he's not going to have a chance there. Rocky, working around the smoke. Grabs one Rocky, but traded by script, and this is just going to be a nothing round where Deadweight put 9 on the board. I've been seeing this thread lately, okay? So on social media, there's been this thread where they do like a 2,400 rent is not the same as a 2,400 mortgage. And, you know, the normal part I would say that people argue is that they would say that, you know, a mortgage, you've got an asset that's appreciating potentially, depending on the area you live in and whatnot. And that's pretty much it, okay? Like, you know, it's an investment, basically. You know, you're paying down your debts to enjoy greater equity in the thing that you've purchased. Motion keeps the scout, might do a bit more damage. Does take down Winnie, gets 2 kills at least. But no, this is the weird part. They argue that renting is better because you don't pay for PMI, private mortgage insurance, property taxes, fees, water trash, which is wrong, maintenance, down payment, closing costs, and emergency costs, and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here being like, that's so wrong, it's not even funny. You stop playing WoW? No, I cast CS. Like, I'm casting. But I've stopped playing SOD at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to return to SOD because my guild's dead. I'm not sure if we're going to be playing retail or beta, actually. Retail, actually, but we'll see. And, yeah. Bro, I love you, but I'm not here to come into our negative equity. Oh, dude, it's not even about negative gearing, Neo. It's not even about that. I was just so perplexed. But anyway. Lots off in front. And Sharky actually's going to push that. Motion has got a bit... Oh, misses. Sharky missed that. Jeez, I thought Sharky had all the advantage. Now Kyo's gone down for end hit script. Woody's going to be careful. He scores a bit too much. He did show the entire chest towards Motion. That's going to be a 3rd kill as well. And the 2 AWPs are... Well, they're screaming out loud. But no, Neo, it's not about negative gearing. Do you want to hear me talk about negative gearing, Neo? Neo is now muted the stream, by the way. Motion with the AWP. Sees 1 pixel, he's just going to go slam, and that's going to be a dead Woes. Woes, he's ready. Exactly what happened, and Motion, he's going to get another one. Easy for Motion, and DXA on ECL point. 3 ECL points, and Woes and Keo make it look so easy. Sorry, Motion and Keo make it so easy. Deadweight, they've got another buy. They got all that money. They slap it in. Slap, slap, slap it in. Motion's got the motion. He's got the brain power, mate. Brain power. Woes. Sharky takes down Keo. Big frag. I know they've got the secondary AWP in motion, so they're going to be very careful. James been heavily attacked with A main. They're going to have to get James out of there. But they could close in with an A pincer. They know another grenade's coming in. Oh, jeez. Brave. Trying to target the A main player. Rotation's already come through. Ruffleco's playing sandwich, but he's a done duck at the moment. He's in a horrible position. Motion tried to help Ruffleco, but he's cleaned up. Riley dropped. Molotov being thrown towards Palace. They know our players in A main at least. They can Molotov that out. Ruffleco just hoping the flames don't spread. Flashbang over Ticket. Do they check Sandwich? Now Script, he's going to burn. Oh, nothing goes right. Lucas does get 1 and 2, and the Planner can get Sharky. Nut is run out of ammo. Is the last one left now. It's going to reload. He's been heard and seen. Sharky misses the shot at Sandwich. Lucas creeping out. The HE. Oh, beautiful. Deadweight get 10. And DXA. Oh, there's a buy coming in. And the next round is not going to look so great. No timeout called yet for DXA. They are going to buy up. That secondary AWP is going to be bought up as well. They're going to lack a lot of utility because of that secondary AWP. Sharky being tagged and taken out by Rocky. Rocky of the Wallbangs. Legged by Motion. 1-man advantage. DXA 5v4. Sharky hitting the deck. Deadweight. 2 to get to OT. DXA 1 to get to ECL. DXA. Such a momentum trail going into second half, but Deadweight able to turn the tide as you can see there. Deadweight's got 1 more. Deadweight to get to OT. Just need to navigate this round. DXA 1 at Ticket. Lucas. Ruffleco looking at unders. They got 2 and short. They know middle's not going to be able to hit. It's an A main and a Palace bust. Nade's being thrown in. It'll be a quick rotate. Smoke's going towards jungle. Now, basically a counter smoke and a Molotov as well. Simple takes a bit of Script takes a bit of damage. Not Simple. Ruffleco and Rocky. Gonna throw a HE in, so it's all visible, and Ruffleco sees the bombs dropped. Riley's got 1 back. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of DXA. Script, gonna recover the bomb. Bomb's not in no man's land yet. He can get the plant, but not yet. Keo takes on Riley, it's all up to Script. Mr. Handsome himself, but he's been seen, and Keo takes his hit, and it's gonna be 13-10, and DXA will be promoted to ECL. There's gonna be no open teams coming up through relegation. And it will be GG 13-10. That was close. That was intense. He had everything, okay? He had everything in that game. I'm going to say, jeez, Keo, clutch kills at the end and making a round. And overall, I'm going to say, I think it's Ruffleco once again starring really hard here. And, geez, bit of commiserations there for Deadweight. They tried, they got close. But I think that 8 round, blitz from DXA getting to, I believe it was 11, really put a lot onto Deadweight and, well, couldn't get over the line in the end. And I gotta say, Deadweight, all they had to do was just win that round. Anti-Eco coming up, would have been OT, and it would have been fun. But that's how the cookie crumbles, and yeah, the AWPs. Actually, I gotta say, it was funny, the AWPs were really, really good in Mirage, but they weren't that great in Dust 2, funnily enough. So, Dust 2, the map we expect them to frag out, you're just like, oh, they didn't frag out too much. But in Mirage, they were really, really good. But congratulations to DXA. Obviously, we're going to have a DXA interview very, very shortly. And yeah, we'll hang on till then. I've got to find out who wants to get interviewed, because I forgot to organize it, okay? So, we're going to find out who we're going to interview shortly. And we already know that James is going to go on about his entire life, so we might pick someone else than James this time, okay? Be right back. So guys, we got. Oh man, you're now Hassie and Jinxie. I completely stuffed this up. Jeez, I'm not off to a good start, are we? Okay. Do we have to set it up? Oh yeah, we have to do it again. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, we got Kira here from DXA. How you going, man? You gonna smile now since you've won?
Yeah. Something to smile about in my life.
Yep.
Actually got through relegation. Let's fucking go. Oh, can I swear?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Or no swearing?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. How was that relegations run? I mean, you had to win. You had to win 4 BO3s in a row. Okay. How hard is that to do? And also, not to mention, it's BO3 next day, BO3 next day, BO3, and you work as well.
Yeah, it's not the greatest schedule. 1 BO3 a day from Tuesday to Sunday is a little bit outrageous in my opinion. But well, we got through it. I kind of wish it was pretty hard because you think about a lot of things from like days before, but you just got to lock in, I think. But it was alright.
Also, what's the cat's name? Okay, that's a very important question. Everyone's asking.
This is Cleo and this is Channy.
Okay. Who's your
She's 15 and Channy's like, I don't even know, 8.
Jeez. They move around. They're very old. Jeez.
Bit old?
Yeah, a bit old. So, will they be here when you get into ESL Pro League eventually? Like, they'll be like cheering you on?
Oh, yeah. For sure in the back. They've been in the back since my first MDL appearance, so they've been with me the whole way.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd have won relegations if they went behind me, like here.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it. Like, you played with Lou and stuff previously as well. How was that first experience in MDL? Yeah, you played with the Brit guy. Like, his name is Lou. But you played
I did not play with that guy.
You did not?
Or against... I haven't played against him or with him ever.
Really?
I played with, in my first season, I was with Silix, which was like Mega 2F, Yellow, Papadoxy.
Oh yeah, Papadoxy.
Shrine or Seeker.
It was Doxy, that's right. Yeah. How was it like playing with those guys?
That's the Brit.
Yeah.
It was a crazy experience because at the time I was a total noob. But it was a good learning curve. Yellow helped me out a bunch. I haven't really spoken to a bunch of them in ages though. But it was, I don't know, we made MDL finals. I somehow piggybacked a ride to MDL finals. And then next MDL season, we lost every single game. And then that was the end of my time in that team. That was a bit sketch.
So obviously,
I think I dropped. What's up?
Yeah, continue.
Sorry.
Continue.
Yeah, you go.
No, you go.
Oh, I was gonna say I dropped like I averaged like maybe 6 kills, 5 kills a map that entire season. I was like the worst AWPer ever. But look at me now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember back in the days talking about Edian, for example. Like for Edian, he was horrible in 1v1s. Okay, like you just could not trust him to win 1v1s in the first few times it was in ESA Prem. And then I think he clutched against Alistair. And I'm just like, he's in. He's not going to lose a 1v1.
Unlocked.
Yeah. But overall, with the second team in particular, what was the second team you made ESA Prem or MDL with? Was it DXA?
After... what was it? What were they called again?
Arena?
Silix. I joined Neo's team, which was Sanguine at the time, and we made ANZ champs with Sanguine. I think we ended up placing 9th to 11th that season.
Yeah. Which
was like, I don't even know, Neo, Swede, Rain Styles, me and someone else, a Sinister maybe, or Oath. And then after that was Arena, then after that was DXA. But it's been like 4 years, 4 years. So I've been around for a while, even though I kind of feel like a newbie.
How do you feel about your gameplay from back then to now? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, has it improved greatly?
I think it's gotten much better. I would say greatly because, I don't know, back then I used to be, really not confident. I'd be playing rounds and just like having no idea what I was doing. Just like freestyling everything. But I feel like now I have like an accurate read of the game, of my role, and like, it feels 10 times more comfortable to play. Because I remember playing back in like Silix and sometimes even Sanguine, you just be like in a spot in a round and just so uncomfortable like the entire game. But I think I've grown quite a bit.
With the different
good again.
Is it due to maybe a different styles of IGL, so you could get a lot get used to a lot of different roles with that AWP. Because obviously you had Yellow, who's, I'm going to say, very underrated as an IGL. And then you had your various IGLs and Sanguine and DXA, like Lucas and Motion and whatnot.
Yeah, actually, right. Yellow's IGLing was pretty solid, and it really accommodated for like less skilled players in the roster, like let them learn their spots. Neo, great IGL. Too bad that guy's mental boom is insane. Neo is actually a fucking crazy IGL, but you know, he kind of sacked it. Roffelco, GOAT. I don't even know how he managed to IGL Arena and DXA. He really cooked up the fucking storm there. Got us to fucking ESL, and then
they let James IGL? What?
Yeah. Before Motion joined the team, Roffelco was IGLing. A little bit cooked. And then Motion came in and started IGLing. And then ever since Motion left, I've been IGLing. So like all the relegation, like a month before relegation, I've been AWP IGLing.
Sorry,
so it's been a fucking journey.
It's definitely. I'm trying to take this in. Like, yeah, I'm trying to imagine James IGLing. Is he like?
He's tweaking. He's constantly. He's like microing everyone. It's fucking crazy.
Does he go full Katie that he wins? Does he go full Katie?
Yeah, actually, he loses his mind. I think he's very glad he's not IGLing anymore, because I think that was a very stressful job for him, especially when he was like entering and stuff like that.
Stressful for him, his brains, or stressful for his voice? Which one?
Both. You should have seen like spectating that guy while he's IGLing. He's like screaming, he's fucking clearing every corner like instantly. He's tweaking, he dies, he like doesn't get traded. You just hear him like, ah. Like you could tell towards the end of his IGLing, he was definitely getting frustrated with us because we were like not living up to the talent we have. But it feels a lot better now.
So you're IGLing, okay? What sort of style of IGLing do you have? Are you the passive James style, or you're the aggressive Dexter sort of style? Like, where do you fit like with your IGLing? Like, who do you take a lot from in particular?
I don't. Maybe more of a James, but I just like to play really default heavy and then let my like stars, maybe Lucas, or all my players are insane by the way. Let Lucas or Rocky or even like James like call their plays in the default, or if I want to like base around me, I'll like do that every time because I have like, you know, free will to do whatever I want, which is good. So it's like a bit of a mixture of just like really heavy defaulting and like letting my team help me make reads and make plays. It's definitely not like a dictatorship or anything. It's a very team-based thing. I would say during relegations versus Deadweight the first time, I sort of like, when we were playing Nuke, I was having a bad game. It was like a bit of a headache, and I kind of just like was having a lot of trouble calling, and we had Lucas, Craig Coach was playing, and then Roffelco all like came in and started calling the rounds themselves, and that was like super nice. So it's good to know like when I'm having a bad game and I can't like execute my gameplay, that they can like do the work for me so I can get back in the game. It was really good.
And also Roffelco, like, you know, the IGLing seemed to be Roffelco, go kill, go entry, win round. That seems like the last 6 rounds you won.
Yeah. Bro, he calls his own plays. That's all him. I call default and he's like, yeah, let's do this, and then someone got flash from mid. Yep, fucking sprint down the mid player on Dust 2. Beautiful. That guy is fucking crazy. Yeah. Roffelco is easily the best player I've ever fucking played with. He just... Did you see, I don't know if you could see, Raleigh question marked us in the chat after one of our rounds.
Yeah, I did see that.
And then Roffelco aced the next round, and then I don't want to say the half was on him after they got obliterated 8-4, but Raleigh need to think about that one.
Oh, dude, I'm going to say, like,
in
particularly, what was it, like, on Dust 2, when you first Deadweight, was the unders rush through middle, and then the middle to short rush on catwalk, and then the long rush. I'm just like, fuck me, is Deadweight going to be able to throw any nades without one of you fuckers just spraying M4s? Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, right. I love our team composition. Even though Jeremy's not, or Motion's not playing anymore, I think we have like a super good mix of players, because I'm not hyper aggro, but I'm not passive. And then you got Roffelco, who's going to fucking lose his mind running in. And we got Zuko now, official 5th, worst kept secret ever. He's going to be behind him, and then we got Rocky and Lucas cleaning it up. So I think it's going to be super good next season, despite maybe like a bit of a rough relegation. I mean, the KZG game was close.
Also going to say, obviously, DXA have obviously exchanged a lot of rosters. I think, I know you've lost a bit best. I think Sunshines was on DXA at one point. How do you deal with like the core being completely overhauled and trying to run a season at the same time?
Oh, it's so hard. I don't want to partially blame our third last ECL placing on that, but we had Motion and Hugh join. Then we had Helix, then we had Motion and Hugh join instead of like as replacements, and then like Bebas went to China, so Helix and Bebas out, Motion and Hugh in. Then Hugh quits, and then we get Falcon. Falcon then quits, and then we get I don't even know. I forgot.
Because it felt like that was a revolving door. Like it felt like a revolving door, and like you know,
it was.
I think it was like Banana. I think he had Banana at one stage as well, but yeah.
Yeah, had one of the Chinese Hong Kong masterminds.
Yep.
Sunshine's even helped us beat Rooster in one of the maps. That guy's fucking crazy.
I do remember that.
Even though he doesn't play. Yeah. Yeah, also him as well. Like it's crazy. Arena and DXA have just like 25 players they've cycled between. It's a bit fucked. Yeah. Not gonna lie. But I think now we actually have a stable roster and schedule, so hopefully next season ECL is not as chalked and we can lock in a bit better.
Because lock in a bit better in particular. God, you guys I would say overall, like I think the season went okay for you guys. I think you guys got on a very unlucky end. But how do you feel about the ECL season overall? Like, you know, were you guys happy that you didn't get directly relegated, or like what was your feeling on that season?
Yeah, it was a little bit hard because the rosters obviously, but we still had like some close games. We had a close game against Mind Freak, like 13-11. We took a map off Arcade. I think we took a map off Vantage. I don't remember. Maybe not. Maybe it was a different tournament. But like
I can check
the
it out
games
for you.
weren't super crazy one-sided, and like considering our situation and our schedule, I think it's like we didn't get relegated was basically the goal, to be honest. Like approaching the end of the season. But I think it is what it is. Lock in for next season. And like, yeah.
You definitely took a map of Vantage 16-12 on Nuke. You got that right. Bang on.
Yeah. No idea how that happened. Okay.
Oh, you know, you summoned MJ, and then MJ didn't get summoned, and Bonotsu could actually talk crap to MJ that they lost to their team. Okay, that's exactly what happened. But this is
100%.
Important question in particular for other younger IGLs, because IGL is a very difficult job in Australia. What tips and tricks would you give to them in particular? You know, when they're leading for random players, basically. What like sort of advice would you give them, basically?
I'm a pretty fresh IGL, but what I would say is like look at your players and identify what style you think will work best. So we kind of transitioned from being like in the old arena rosters, we were really scrappy, and that was really good for us because we had a lot of like aggressive players. But we kind of I took a step back, me and Rofko, and we changed our system because our play, like, it's just not working with these set of players. So I would say figure out what your players want and like talk about a system you like together, where it's like lots of set rounds, lots of defaults, or just like IGL is not a one-person role by any means, so it can be like super stressful if your teammates aren't helping or like aren't very independent. But I think that would be the main thing, to like figure out how you want to play the game, or else, and set up some rounds so that instead of people, you know, when there's no structure, they're like thinking and playing, but if you've set it all out, you can autopilot and like focus on your crosshair. So I think that would be probably the main thing. I can't really think of any other ones, to be honest.
So with the
kind of a lot of assistance.
With the defaults in particular, is it kind of like chess, I suppose? Like where you have a default and there's a lot of variations to that default to keep essentially the other team guessing.
Yeah, there's like a very standard default, and then there's multiple defaults, of course. Like you can default long, you can default lowers, you can like take like your objectives can be different. But I think there's definitely like it's up to the players in the default, like because Dust is very spawn based, for example. But
exactly.
Like, we're always ready to make a variation on the default. Like one person's call. If someone calls something with like certainty, like Lucas defaulting long, we should go long. Like they just left long, and then we can late take long, and like we'll all shift our we'll sort ourselves out. I think it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Also gotta say, it was your first official on Vertigo, okay? How was your first official on Vertigo, okay? I believe that was the first official in Australia. How did you enjoy that map in particular? Because I talked...
actually?
Yeah, because I talked to Hassie and Jinxie about it, and they just felt like A was so much easier to defend, they could put that second player on B. How did you guys experience, like, Vertigo?
Yeah, it was definitely... A was... I remember playing retake on A on the old version of Vertigo, and it's very, like, cutthroat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, having sidewalk closed. I remember one round they, like, rushed up ramp with, like, went 2 for 2, and it was 3v3. Mm-hmm. And the retake was just so... It's, like, so seamless, because sidewalk isn't this fucking crazy funnel where a pistol will destroy you.
Yep.
I think it's a good change for the map, because ramp was, like... Well, just retaking A was so difficult. There's so many, like, small chokes.
Yep.
I think it's... I personally am not a fan of Vertigo, but I think the map is better after the change for sure.
I actually mentioned that as well, talking about the retake, because they were trying to hold you off on that retake on that 3v3, and they were like, they're just shooting us all of us from different angles, so pretty much the same.
It's like so disorientating. Getting shot at from angles you like don't even know exist, because there's like fucking a whole catwalk down the side now. Like, I think it's a good change. Overall.
Also, last but not least, obviously there are teams below you, and of course wanted to get into ECL. What sort of advice would you give to those teams?
I would say
what's the
don't make any roster changes for sure. I think that's like a fucking crazy issue these lower teams have. They like play a season, have a bad season, and then they just like switch out the person who played the worst. Or I think a lot of like a big part of success is like keeping your core and like building up your team's fundamental skills. So like it's never one person's fault. Like I think that's like a bit ridiculous of an absolute. So I think keep your roster, like improve your fundamentals, and just like I think that's literally the simplest way to put it, to be honest.
So overall, what do you want to say to your fans? Because your fans love you, and they want to see you smile. What do you say to them? Okay, for getting out relegations.
Yeah, finally touched up a bit. Here, look, I'm smiling. Shout out to Coach Cray. Me and him, because he's my brother. If anyone didn't know, Coach Cray is my brother, and we work at the same place. So we're cooking stuff up in the office outside of hours. We're going fucking crazy. So shout out to him. Shout out to Motion. Everyone who played in season. Motion, Hugh, Jimmy. I don't even remember. Everyone. My teammate Lucas, Roshan, Roffelco, and myself. Obviously, I think we've done really well. I don't think I have any fans really. Maybe it's because I'm a bit of a silly man, but hopefully DXA will fucking clap in ESL.
I don't know, they keep saying Key Yo, and they put the O's out, even though it's just me. But anyway, I think you got a lot of fans. You never know. You got a lot of appreciation. It's usually the haters that are the loudest, and the fans are the quietest generally.
True. Neo Cole is my number one fucking hater. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, Neo.
No, Neo's not your number one hater, mate. Neo's everyone's number one hater. He's cheating on all of us.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Anyways, thanks for coming on, and thanks to you guys in the crowd for being here. And hope you guys have a lovely night. See you guys later.
Alright, bye-bye. Thank you, Josh.